off here. We got everyone ready, and we are good to go. And yeah. Oh, I need to share my owlbear with y'all so you can get to that thing. Because I'm sure you want to
You're,
type it in.
I think we all know the password at this point.
Yeah, I type it in
Hello.
anyway.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
In case you
What's
guys
the
forget.
point of passwords?
Yeah, it's just so other people can't type in that thing and go to it.
Pickle.
Pickle. Pickle.
The password's always password.
Yes.
Of course it is.
All right.
I'm guessing my account passwords, guys.
Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. So, last we met up. Who's moving their stuff? No moving things.
Sorry, I was trying to move the map and grab someone.
That's fine. Okay. So last time we met up, it was about 11:30, and you guys decided you wanted to split up, do your own thing. So Luna and Tav wrote letters home. Nat went to the market to go talk to, went to the market, to the jeweler, Barty, and the general store, and got some things, learned some information, learned more about Tyr, and bought, and met the Asamer who runs the general store at the Effingford Tower. I don't remember if you took their name down or not, but you did learn their name. And Zoc went to the shady part of town to go talk to Garrett, set up a meeting at midnight, and eventually you guys met back at the tavern, where it was later in the afternoon by that time, and the tavern was getting set up for a drinking contest that happens every last day of the week. So you guys decided, sure, why not? We'll participate. So everyone participated in the drinking contest, and
To varying degrees of success.
yeah, or or failure.
Right.
There was a lot of throw up. There was a lot of passing out, and eventually Luna won the day, winning 53 gold. That just free gold for everyone. So at the same time, Tab learned a little bit about, since Tab was not participating, he learned a little bit about what's going on in the world. Learned a few rumors about an attack that happened on Artok, which is about right in the dead center of the world map, about 700 miles north of Karth, basically in between Karth and Sinhale. It's a Sinhalian city that is rested in the Karth state. And so that no longer really exists, apparently. It has been attacked and destroyed, and refugees are supposedly incoming towards this neutral town of Londa. Zoc, meanwhile, later that night, Zoc and Dante met up with Garrett, who offered them a discreet job that he would name at another time, that should they participate and succeed in, they will be granted entry into the underbelly of Londa, supposedly. And then after that, you guys decided it was time to rest, and everyone except for Natalia got at least somewhat decent rest, because Nat, once again, morning times are rough. I think we eventually came to a consensus that it won't happen again, but Tav decided he was going to wake Natalia up in a very, as meanly as possible, being hungover. Loud noises and stuff. Tav throws up on, Nat throws up on Tav. It's a whole process. You guys eventually get back down to the common room, slowly but surely. Get your food, eat together. Nat goes and gets a badge, and Zoc invisibly follows with bread, and learns a bit about info from Tiny. Oh wow, let's try that again. Zoc follows Natalia, learns about a place to hit, quote unquote, in town, that has quite a selection of jewelry and expensive things. And after that, Zoc actually learns a bit from the tavern owner about Tiny Tina, and where he can get information on the shifting sack, and a bit of more background on Tiny Tina. And about that time, Nat returns, and it is currently about 8 a.m. in the morning. 8:30, sorry, in the morning, and you guys are essentially all in the tavern, back in the tavern again. And that is where we are going to pick up. Natalia, you have just walked inside and you see your party sitting at the table, most of them eating food and drinking their drinks, just kind of how you left them. We'll start with you. So, Natalia, what do you do?
She just comes back in quietly, not really talking to anybody, and rejoins the group.
Okay. Everyone else?
Staring at Nat.
No, I'm just nursing everything from last night.
Yeah. Remind me, who is still hungover from the previous night?
Me.
Nat is,
Nat and
at least to a degree. I think you said she's gotten over most of it. But...
Yeah. All right. So we have Zoc, Luno. No, not Luno. Zoc, Barry, Vid, and Nat. Yes? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, perfect. All right. So keep tabs on that. You have 4 hours from, we'll say from 8 o'clock, 4 hours. And so until noon, you have essentially a disadvantage on all ability checks and saving throws.
God damn it.
All right, so we're going to start here, and Natalia joins you at the table. What are you guys doing and talking about?
What are we doing for today?
I want to go check the
Where are we
progress
gonna-
of our house.
Yeah,
Where
that sounds
are
good.
we gonna go do
Oh,
the
yeah.
graveyard thing?
Yep.
Okay. To be honest, we haven't checked the progress of our house for quite some time, isn't that correct?
I mean, it's only been a couple of days that we've even had it, so like not even 48 hours.
Hmm. Well, yeah, you're right.
That said, it wouldn't hurt to check on it.
Yeah, we could go and try and get it set up, like see whatever it needs, start cleaning it and stuff.
Yep.
And I want to make a plan, like what decorations you want to put. Are we gonna put the drawers over there? You want to put like in the window or something like that?
Definitely interior design. Heck yes.
Yeah, I feel like Tab is all over that.
Oh, all
Yeah.
over that. You start talking about interior
Yeah.
design, and Tab's gonna be like, "Where do I buy the fabrics?"
More importantly, what rooms are we gonna take? That's the
That
thing.
too, yeah.
Like, yeah, we need to figure that out.
it's before
Like
we
what?
go. And Zoc pull out a hand-drawn map. So, so Brad had some free time, and I asked him to make this.
What?
Give it a second.
Give it a second.
Yeah.
I'm uploading it.
Okay.
Oh,
But
Yeah.
wait,
so
to where though?
Second.
Yeah. So Zoc drew a map, hand-drawn map. I think it looks freaking awesome.
It's pretty cool.
wow.
All right.
It reminds me of
It's made by Brad, by the way.
Made by bread.
Okay.
Well, you know that's not quite as impressive.
Not
damn. Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. Never mind.
All right. Let's see if I can do this. Here we go.
What is that square box that has an internal circle inside of the box?
That
Well,
was it, that's
comparing it to the other map, that looks like town council.
There you go.
Yeah.
Those of you
Yeah,
not
there you
able to
go.
see in the. There we go.
Basically, this is Thieves' Cant.
Ew.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I see
The
it now.
symbols are Thieves' Cant.
So are you like?
Mhm.
Are you like subconsciously training them to read Thieves' Cant?
I'm training them. Brad, just write this. I don't know.
How does Bread know Thieves' Camp? That's cool.
I taught him. I spent like a few months with him. Of course, I'm gonna teach him some Thieves' Cant.
Yep. So yeah, that's pulled out. And yeah, it's a cool
Yeah,
map
they're
though,
pre-
by the way.
It is.
There are
really
still a
cool.
lot of gaps, a lot of
Very
blank
video
space
game-esque.
that we can fill in later.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I like it.
Yeah.
Thank
That
you.
looks good.
It's an awesome use of thieves' can't.
Yes, it is.
Agreed.
Um, and so
Yeah,
by
that's
the
fine.
by this time, you guys hear the one of the cooks in the back shouting at the bar owner that they're out of some ingredient. She just like shouts back, all right, I'll put it on the list. And things just continue on.
Um, I mean, Tab's ready to go. Let's go check out the house. Graveyard thing. So isn't that like a nighttime thing, or do you guys want to check on it during the daytime?
I
Daytime.
don't think it matters.
I mean, think about it. If you go there at nighttime, weird shit's gonna happen. You don't know if some motherfucking necromancer will raise dead shit. You know, I'm sorry, getting excited over here. Like necromancers, boom, raise fucking zombies like The Walking Dead. Hell no.
Walking
Well,
Dead.
that's kind of what we already know is going on, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh, we don't.
There's
Okay,
there's
never
no
mind.
Walking Dead. There's no necromancer. From what I gathered, the ghost wants attention. That's
Oh,
it.
okay then.
They're needy.
Yeah.
I swear, guys, it's gonna
Basically,
be. I swear, God, it's gonna be a ghost girl and wants to play hide and seek and shit. I swear, to God. I keep forgetting. Every time I say swear, to God, you guys go question me. Hey, who? Like who?
Yeah, which god?
It's like fuck. Exactly.
them.
Oh man. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know. It's just a subconscious of mine.
All right. So, getting things set up. So you guys decide you want to head back to the house.
wanna split?
Sounds like it. Yeah.
All right.
Like, what do we do at the
Oh, yeah,
house?
definitely.
We're just gonna look, or
We're
Well,
gonna figure out our sleeping
yeah.
arrangements.
Yeah.
And
So I have not built a map for this, so I'm using someone else's here. This is what it looked like when you guys left. Nothing has changed. You guys have made your way. You guys leave the tavern and pay for your food and make your way over, and you do see that it looks like no one has touched the house. No one's entered the house, and as you enter, you're reminded why no one really wanted this house. It's very disheveled. Things are broken. Walls are rutted. There's just cobwebs and old mouse poop everywhere. It's just it's in shambles, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
well, looks like we have to clean up ourselves.
yeah.
Tab sounds so
They
disappointed.
didn't say the person? Yeah.
Didn't the town council say they were gonna clean it?
They
and,
did
like,
not. Nope.
Oh,
They
really?
just said you
Yeah,
own
I
it.
don't think they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That changes it then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
There's no way the council would have agreed to that.
I have prestidigitation.
Yeah, actually, prestidigitation will do a lot of good work in this house.
It'll
All
just
of the
take time.
dust and everything, it'll definitely clean up all the dust. You won't be able to move the rocks and the broken boards, but it can definitely clean a whole lot of stuff. I'll even say that it cleans all the cobwebs out of the way.
I was gonna say you also mentioned like rat droppings.
Yeah, I would say it'll clean that too. All the little odds and then the gross stuff that Tab doesn't really want to touch, like dead roaches and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna clean all of that.
Ew.
Okay. I'm saying this out. I'm saying this outside game. I know it wasn't here by the time about the haunted house part, but did anyone check out the alcohol? Like, was there any alcohol in that haunted house?
Why-
Damn it.
We did some pretty
Unconscious.
thorough investigating. I don't know if we found any.
I don't think you did. I don't think you did find any. It's a very old house, but really no one has stayed there for like 80 plus years. So if you find anything, you'd have to make a super high like investigation check or anything like that to find like a secret hidden door or a hidden compartment.
Right.
Oh, hang on. I totally forgot to go with the website about the D&D thing.
Oh, you're fine. Okay, so Nat, what was your question?
I was just gonna say, Nat is going to stake out a claim as the only woman in the party. She gets a room to herself.
I feel like that's pretty fair.
Yeah, and I think she wants the ground floor room on the upper left.
Okay. I wouldn't worry too much about the floor plan layout. This is
Okay.
more of just to remind you what it looked like on the inside,
Okay.
just as the gross disheveled look. Again,
Gotcha.
I have not built a map with 7 rooms and furnishings and stuff. So
Okay,
you
gotcha.
guys kind of have to, maybe someone will sketch out a floor plan or something, and I can build a map from that.
Okay. Well, regardless, she would want a room on the ground floor.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, Nat calls that out. Anyone else taking claims on upper floors or anything else?
And she specifically
Window
calls it
room.
out by tearing a page out of her notebook and like attaching it to the door with her name on it.
Nice.
Floor plan? Missed it. I'm sorry.
There is no floor plan yet. So don't just ignore this floor plan. This is just to show you how gross it is right now.
What kind of condition it's in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I definitely would want something second floor with like a window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, I'm gonna use my phone just to do like the roll dice thing.
Okay.
So I want to do an investigation check on the alcohol.
Okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and roll your investigation check.
It's gonna be 1,000
Ah,
euros alcohol. That...
God damn it.
No,
I got
that
a
is
13.
that is definitely not high enough to find any hidden compartments in this house.
Well, damn
I
it.
aid this man
Can you aid him?
in his search.
Yeah.
Yes.
You go ahead and also roll. We'll say the total thing would be with advantage. So we'll give you a roll here, Dante.
Oh!
Oh my
Nice.
God.
Oh, again.
All right. So Vid starts searching, and he kind of like looks over at you guys. Hey, do you guys look for any alcohol or anything? And Vid, starts looking around, and Dante's like, oh, well, maybe we didn't. Like, and he like, I remember having secret compartments, and he goes and looks under one of the disheveled couches. And he actually finds a hidden compartment under one of the couches that's kind of like ripped and torn a little bit with age. And he feels like this ding ding as he's like tapping a bottle underneath it. And he grabs the bottle and pulls it out, and it is an 80-year-old vintage wine.
Fuck me, dude.
one.
Wait, hang on. What bottle is that?
It's a bottle of wine. Dark red
but I'm saying-
wine.
I'm saying it in game because
Oh, I
we
gotcha.
all hear the. Do we all hear the cling?
Probably
or-
not. I would assume he pulls it out and like, heh.
Yeah.
I'm just be like, holy shit.
And as soon as you pull it
Definitely
out,
gonna.
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, guys, I found this bottle. Should we keep it or should we give it to this man over here?
As soon as you
If
pull
you're
it
talking
out,
about Vid, no.
as soon as you pull it out and show it to everyone, you hear 3 more clinks as 3 more bottles fall to the floor from the pocket you just opened.
Do we
the
all see it?
Yeah, you would see these bottles rolling under the couch from under the couch out of the couch.
Me
Okay.
seeing all this. Woo! And we got how many? Wait, is it all full?
There's 4. Yeah, there's 4 full bottles of alcohol of wine.
Woo!
Hey Gabe,
Yes.
with mail, is it the average like snail mail, or is there any situation where things go faster because of the world we live in?
We'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there in a second. By the
Okay.
time we'll see how long you guys spend in the house. You might see it. You might not see it.
Okay.
Is there an attic?
I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. I would say probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like an attic.
Okay.
I'm also curious going to the attic as well. But before that, I'm gonna take one of these 80-year-old alcohol with me and go into the attic.
Okay.
Okay, you can just have that one. I'll keep these,
Yeah,
and
Dante's
I'll
like,
ask the group.
All right.
Do we want to keep them? Do we want to sell them?
I missed it. Did we find out how much? Was there a guesstimation of the price of them?
no one actually
We
asked
could
that.
find out.
Well, can I investigate it? Because
roll me an insight check. You have a bit of experience between your god and your profession. You'd probably have a bit of experience with this.
Of course, you pick the thing I have +0 in.
Of course.
Okay,
Honestly,
that's not bad.
let's be real, guys. It doesn't really matter what your plus or minus is. It's all about that roll. All right. So with a 15, yeah. So you kind of like look at that and you kind of like sussing it out, and you're like, something dawns on you that, oh, hang on, these are actually vintage wines from, oh, holy crap! And you realize that these bottles are probably like 200 gold apiece.
I keep the one that's in my hand and be like, all right. They're fancy.
Okay.
Okay, so I would suggest possibly selling it because we can get a nice little bit of maybe we keep one and sell the other 3 because that way we can get ourselves a little flush with money, some capital.
Yeah. So
I mean, we have a good amount of money. What if we use some of these as gifts for those that we need to win over?
yeah.
I still
Fair
hold on
enough.
to the one I have in my hand.
And just to be clear, just for you can make a note of this. These are all Zakian wines. Zocchain. Zakian wines from
Can you
80
put that in
from
chat?
80 years ago.
Because I
Yeah.
suck at remembering that.
Zakian.
I'm going to keep one bottle in my. Because if nothing else, I might actually keep it as ceremonial.
Look, I know I experienced like the hangover and stuff, but I want to take a little sip. I want to know how strong this type of wine is. I want to take a little sip.
Okay. I'm just gonna, for simplicity's sake, you open the bottle of wine with your claw, and you uncork you take a small sip, and it's actually really delicious, like really really delicious.
What flavor?
What's it?
Blackberry.
Ooh.
Whiny.
Little hints of chocolate and blackberry.
Yeah, so that's how it
Yeah.
tastes to you.
Cool.
Oh, okay. That tastes good.
Yeah, yes it does. So as you guys are doing all of this stuff, Zoc and Barry, what are the two of you doing?
Hello.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, we just came here. Like,
Okay. We'll just say you guys are like just checking things out, just casing the scene. All right. So getting back to everyone else, then what are you guys doing then? There's not a whole lot here, to be perfectly honest. Most of it is ruined, and what isn't ruined is old and decrepit, and what isn't that is like flooring that has small holes in it.
Are we gonna go up to the attic and see what's in the attic?
Yeah.
As you go up to the attic, there's not a whole lot in the attic as well. Whoever left the house did not leave in such a hurry as to leave important, precious belongings behind. There is a lot of just odds and ends, maybe a painting, an old painting that has like a small rip in it. There's just things like that that are in the attic. That's not really anything of value, but it's just like you know how attics get filled with junk.
And I keep looking through the junk. I would like to look for stuff.
Same here.
Okay, what are you guys looking for? And I forgot earlier, so I'm gonna have you do it this time. Go ahead and roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage of
Mhm.
what?
Because of investigation.
That's sad.
But can Tab just do regular investigation?
Tab can, yeah.
I want to look for magic items.
Oh man! All right, Dante, show me what you're looking for.
Too good.
Investigation.
Dante, you do not roll with disadvantage.
Whoop us.
If you
Fuck me.
If you roll another nat 20, though. Zaki and wine, nice. All right.
Well, that sounds cool.
Yeah, right.
That's what I thought you were saying when you said what the wine was.
Right.
so-
Same.
Zoc
like,
Zoc is
when-
older than he realizes. But yeah, you guys don't find anything in the attic. It's pretty devoid of anything worth value. Most of it
Not
is
even
junk.
if I add my +4.
Yeah,
Or
even
that's
if
just a check.
even if you add your +4, that's there's nothing of value up here.
Not even a crumb.
Nope. There's lots of mouse poop though.
Yeah.
Gabe.
That's
Yeah.
why Tab rolled kind of low.
when everybody else went upstairs to the attic, can Nat leave to head to the market?
Yeah.
Specifically, if he wants to go to effing Fourth Tower, she's got a couple things she wants to pick up.
Split the party.
Split the party.
Oh no, this is literally just to go grab a couple things and come back.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, she's going to get a broom, a bucket, a mop.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. So she like walks in, claims her room, like, oh no, screw this noise. Okay, yeah. So
with you, and that way you can wheel it around easier.
Yeah, I don't mind cleaning like inside the house. Since we had to go to the we had to go to the graveyard at night, right? So why not like use this time to like clean the house?
Yeah.
We don't have to go to the crypt at night.
Oh, we don't?
Out of character,
Long.
it's probably a good idea to investigate it both during the day and at night.
Yep.
True, I agree with that. So what you guys want to do?
Clean the-
Investigate.
all right. So while you guys are investigating, Nat goes back to Arkeel and buys a mop bucket and broom, all of which total costs you 1 silver piece. It's pretty cheap stuff.
She's also gonna get like some rags.
Yeah,
and
all
different-
the
Yeah.
cleaning supplies you need. It's all like 1 silver piece.
Cool.
And Nat comes back with a mop and bucket and broom and a bunch of like big bags and all sorts of stuff to get this stuff sort of cleaned up a bit.
Okay. And she immediately brings all of it into her room.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, what's everyone else doing then?
What's the interior of the house? Like wood or?
Yeah, so the interior of the house is primarily wood. It looks to be pretty well aged. It's actually in fairly decent condition despite the rest of the disheveled looking portions of the house. The structure, it seems, is very sturdy, very stable. The walls are made of stone, but the interior walls are wood sectioned off. If that made sense. So the outer structure of the house is stone, but the inner structure of the walls and stuff is wood.
Good to
Okay.
know.
Can I carve my initials into the attic on just
Absolutely.
the side?
Absolutely. Yep.
And it will be D&D.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, I love it. I'm gonna slowly facepalm, but that is beautiful. All right, yeah, you carved D&D into the attic wall as you're up there.
Not too big, just
Nice and
at my
small.
height. Just small.
All right, so I'm gonna ask then, how long do you guys stay in here looking around and cleaning?
I mean, I would say that would take like an hour, 2 hours, maybe
The whole
3.
house?
Yeah,
That's trashed like that?
Yeah, I
than
was
that.
gonna say there's 7 of you, so I can be more specific as the DM. If you guys decide you want to get that house clean, like spick and span, it will take you all freaking day, even with 7 of you. It will take you a full 8 hours to clean that house from top to bottom to get it spick and span and ready for furniture and trappings and stuff.
Maybe not spick and span then. Maybe just like half cleaned.
Okay.
That's Tab's thought.
Get a common room and like our individual rooms, and then leave the rest we can get in time.
Okay.
And start
That
with a
sounds good.
burn pile outside because damn.
Oh yeah.
I think that's pretty fair. All right, so we'll say it takes you guys 4 hours then. With the cleaning and stuff, you guys are able to get your rooms clean, and you're able to get a common area clean. Yeah, we'll say it's 4 hours. So we'll say it is 1 p.m. by the time you guys are done.
Okay.
No more
Hey, gu-
hangovers.
Hey guys, I know this is gonna be like too early to ask, but have we determined which room will be our room or like what that room should be?
That's
So
why we
Kinda
put
we're
it in the
discussing
chat.
that.
If you want to just put what your specifications are, we're gonna get a floor plan sketched out.
yep. Just
Okay.
basically just type out in chat what you want in your room and your floor plan.
Like what level you want your
Within
room.
reason.
Within reason, yeah. Doesn't need to be super detailed.
Okay.
Just like what floor you want it. Do you want a window? Do you want a fireplace? Those kind of things.
Don't worry, I'm typing it right now.
So I can work that into the design of the house as a whole.
Perfect.
Aren't we still in like a tropical climate? So fireplace would be.
It would still get cool in the summer or in the winter. Sorry, it would still get cool in the winter. It just won't get cold. It's not really gonna get well below freezing unless something crazy happens. But it's also wintertime. It still gets cold. And actually, that actually brings up a good point. So with the seasons here, the suns do change. In the wintertime, there is actually almost no sunlight. There is about 4 hours a day of sunlight in the wintertime.
Wow.
Ooh, I love
Okay.
it.
Yikes.
Nice.
Nice.
So pretty extreme shifts from season to
Right.
season. Okay.
Yes,
So,
they're
Alaska.
yeah, kind of. A little bit like
Yeah,
that.
same.
From tropical in the summer to Alaska in the winter. Cool.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's
No.
not necessarily well below freezing, but it will be cold in the winter.
Right.
I say now I want to watch 30 Days of Night.
It's gonna have a hobo fire in every corner of the room.
Yeah, that
Okay,
sounds right.
I will say that is a good a question I do have for everybody if I'm doing the floor plan and stuff. Since Dante is saying he'd like the attic with 4 windows, that's probably a pretty large room. Would anybody be rooming with him in the attic?
I don't mind.
So I will need that included with the notes for making the floor plan. If anybody's sharing rooms, that kind of thing.
And
Hey Dante,
go ahead.
are
Yeah, that's cool.
are you like chill with me if I'm gonna like buddy with you?
Sure.
Okay, then that's established.
All right, the coconut attic. Good to know.
All right. I'm gonna ask Barry and Zoc. I haven't heard what you guys want in your rooms yet. Maybe you're typing it somewhere else. What do you guys want in your rooms?
Look, I live in a storage room of a shitty tavern for a few
Right.
months, so
Basically,
I'm,
me
I'm
too.
I'm not a picky.
Okay.
I probably just want a window.
Just a window.
I mean, if you
All
want to
right.
bunk with us, we go for it, man.
You heard Barry. Just a window. No bed. No.
Right. man.
That'll be very depressing room right there.
It would be.
Well,
think it'd be pretty
Tim
nifty.
said we were responsible for furnishing.
Yeah. It was a joke.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right, so we'll let you guys. You guys can do that in your RP chat. Just type out what you want to have in your room, and then Tim can get something together and then send that to me so I can build hopefully a map for it eventually. All right, and so you guys spend 4 hours cleaning the house, kind of looking around, cleaning things up. You find a few like odds and ends, and nothing out of the ordinary. And yeah, by 1 p.m. you get everything cleaned and cleared up. Would you kind of regroup and decide what you want to do from there?
Yes.
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. I mean, we'll say you guys group up in the main room.
I want to go to Tina's. Tina's oddities, oddball, odds.
Well,
Right.
this place is looking better now. Tat signs to the room as a whole.
Wait, are you able to hear Zoc? You guys able to hear Zoc?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's really quiet though, but
Really?
Okay.
So
heard
quiet
you
you can
now.
hear the echo.
I don't hear any echo. So Zoc was saying he wanted to go to Tiny Tina's.
Oh, okay.
Can I go?
That.
Do we
Hello?
split or are we all gonna going? Cause I want to go
What are
there.
you wanting to go for? Like what's there?
Because of the sack of shifting. I have to be
Oh.
very careful every time I say that word.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Wait, so who's going with Zoc?
What are you hoping to do with it there?
I don't know. Maybe she knows something.
Okay.
Can I tag along?
There's a lot of us that might be a little bit too much for just going in and dropping in on someone.
Meh.
I mean, Tav is.
I want to
pretty
tag
hard too.
along.
Oh, Tab wants to
Are
go
we
too.
going?
Yeah, if we're gonna stay in this town, it's worth knowing who's got what.
She
true.
sell crazy stuff too, so maybe there's something for everyone.
Since
Okay.
we still have it's still the daytime, right?
That's 1 p.m.
Are we? I feel like we should like split because I want to investigate the graveyard while we still have the chance of the daytime. Like if you guys want. If not, we can just I don't know go with Zuck all together. I don't mind.
Tav
go
kind of
to
wants to go to the graveyard too, though. So I don't know how much time we'd spend at Tiny Tina's, but I wouldn't mind going there first, then the graveyard.
That works.
It shouldn't take long at Tina's.
I mean, I'm trying not to meta game, but there's a point of where I'm going to look around for other religious places.
Yeah, no, that's
Maybe
Oh,
we
okay.
will-
that's
With the house
fair.
of Tia pretty much right across the street.
Yeah. All right. So are you guys? Is everyone headed to Tiny Tina's?
That's what it sounds like.
It does.
Sounds
That's
good.
why I'm
Yeah.
verifying.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep, Tiny Tina's.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. 1 second.
And we're looking for other places of worship as we walk through the town.
Yes.
So this is only a 2-story, no basement.
Well,
We
no
can
one said
drive
they.
over
No one
the
said they wanted a basement, so I have.
Well,
not.
in the
In the
Image,
image, there is no basement. We can actually
we can
make.
do one if we want one.
Yeah. For
Okay.
this is gonna be your guys' house, so I'm gonna let you just kind of tell me what it kind of looks like, just to make things a little more immersive for you guys.
And we have a portal to hell in the basement too.
In chat, I did mention that I would like to have a basement if possible. I just didn't say it out loud.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is there a way to have it in the attic?
For laboratory poison making and such.
Yes.
Oh wait, you know
I will put a basement. What ends up in the basement is up to us to RP and acquire things and stuff like that.
Yes, or
Yeah.
maybe a vault room, depending on what you guys end up finding. You may want something like that. Just the different ideas. Run it by your guys' by each other and come up with something.
Let's not forget the name of the house because people keep calling it like the haunted house. We need to like rename it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Hero
hero
Man.
mats.
Heroes Manse is the new name.
Oh, okay then.
Oh my god.
Why not the manse?
Well, it sounds like someone has a problem with that name.
Heroes, like I can never get used to the word hero.
Mm-mm.
Well, for you, it'd be a nice
Think of
throw
it as
off.
good cover.
Yeah, it's,
I would not consider
think
Sokka
it-
as a hero.
Standoffish.
Think of it
it's
as
branding.
deception.
It's our marketing campaign for our group. To be fun.
'Cause
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Luno's not a hero per se either.
No one here is a hero. Come on,
Yeah, no, I don't.
let's be honest.
I can see
Mm.
I don't
Nat.
think so. Yeah, Nat.
She's a mercenary. She's
None
a
of us.
hero. She does her job.
To me,
Yeah.
I think
Says the-
Nat is like the most hero-ish type of person than all of us.
Says the person that was super concerned about getting the kid out. I know it was your job, but you were super concerned about it.
Yeah, but she sees herself as a mercenary doing her job. I didn't say
I mean-
her perspective isn't flawed, but that's how she sees herself.
Fair.
I mean, it's a kid. Like, are we be that type of people that let kid burn in the webs?
Ahem.
Somebody.
Just
Yeah.
about, yes.
Just
The
about.
DM.
Yeah. What?
Wow.
The DM? DM didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
the DM.
I just relay the information of what you guys are doing. Don't blame me for
Created the
nothing.
space.
I feel like we're arguing about
Created
this
the
as we're
space.
walking to Tiny Tina's.
Yeah,
why are we
I
calling
feel
it
like that
Grand
too.
We're over here talking to the literal god of the game, just like fourth
Um,
walling.
Yeah. All right. So you guys make your way. We'll go back to the town here. You guys make your way back to through town, from the manse down to number 3 here, Tiny Tina's Oddball Oddities. And as you make your way up, you hear some a bit of commotion from the inside. The door is closed, and you just kind of hear this maniacal like, followed by a really short, small. And as you get closer to the door, a wafting wave of smoke just pushes under the door, and it smells like burning.
What the
Does
hell
anyone-
is going on?
Yeah, it sounds like some small explosion just occurred.
I'm gonna knock, unless it looks like
Yeah.
a store where we walk in.
You could. It looks like a store. You could probably just walk in.
Okay.
Okay.
Walk in.
All right, you walk
Okay.
in and you are greeted by a large black cloud of smoke, and you like wave your hand in front of your face trying to clear it out, and you from the back of the room, before you see her, you hear her just like, "Oh hey, oh good to have people again. It's been a while since I've seen anyone. How are you guys? Who are you? Wait, who are you? I haven't seen you before."
What is she? Is she like a gnome? Or a
She
halfling?
is. Good question. Give me 1 second. She is.
The way you sound it sounds more like a kobold. Like to
she
me.
is a halfling female.
Okay.
She looks to be roughly somewhere between 10 and 16. It's hard to tell. She has braided golden hair, light blue eyes, and a very distinctive scar on her arm. All of her clothes are kind of like ripped and tattered. Including a glove she has on her right hand. Yeah, she just kind of looks over at you with giving you kind of like a crazy eye look, like, "Hey, you gonna buy something?"
Well,
What do you have?
have?
Oh, I got all sorts of things, odds and ends. I've been picking up things from town, and yeah, it's been really fun. And you kind of pick out as she's talking that she just, as she's talking, she's like randomly pausing throughout, just and like looking either one way or another, almost as if she's listening out for something. It's a little unsettling at first. You guys kind of get used to it as you continue to talk, and she just kind of she walks you through the store, just kind of like going through all the stuff that she has. 1 second. Oh yeah. I say I have this wooden box here. I got this from Jim down there on the south side of town, where he had it was a small wooden box with a ceramic button that holds living worms and with a head on each end of the body. And then she like continues walking. I have a tiny mechanical crab that moves when it's not being watched.
Hey,
And she
that
kind of
sounds
like
familiar.
looks back and forth real quick.
I think I like her.
Hey, adorable.
Being
So
watched by who?
yeah, as you guys kind of look around, you do find some other things that she's not pointing out. She's apparently a really bad salesperson. But there's other things that she's not pointing out. There's a crystal knob from what looks like a doorknob, an ornate scabbard that looks like it fits maybe a really weird blade. It's a really weird ornate scabbard. And then there's a as you're walking around, there's just like a random receipt of deposit from another purchase that she made recently. As you make your way towards the back of the room, you come across a little more awesome stuff. There are a few things that do actually catch your attention, and I'm going to say them slowly so someone can type them out. You find, and she describes them if you point them out to her, an elixir of health, a potion of clairvoyance, you find a small box of what look like metal pellets, and she kind of describes to you some sort of contraption that fires them. Essentially, they're +2 ammunition.
Oh boy.
Just as a heads up for what you're gonna encounter.
Yeah. Steampunk, man, steampunk. All right, so you also find some sort of ring that looks like, and I'm not gonna say what it is because she's not gonna say what it is. She's just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I found this ring when searching through my parents' house after
Ooh.
yeah and then she continues on.
That looks
Uh,
very nice.
And
Fuzzy on the inside?
it's fuzzy on the inside. And
Okay, that's pretty
she
cool.
Can I
she-
look at the ring?
You can look at the ring.
I
You can
look-
roll me an
I'm
I'm
Arcana
right
check.
there with him as well.
You can roll me an Arcana check.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tab is also interested.
Okay.
If there is another ring like that, I would definitely like to buy one because it looks very gorgeous.
Go ahead. Everyone can roll me an Arcana check.
Aw.
Just a straight no disadvantage anymore.
Me and Taff.
She also points out, there's a shield, a really nice looking shield.
No one knows what this ring does.
Yeah, we'll get to some of the other things here in a second. Wow, yeah, no one knows what this ring does.
I don't know what it is.
You do not. You do not know what this ring is. Just by
Can I
looking
flip
at
4
it.
to get 23?
Wait,
I'll
everyone?
ask her.
Wait,
Wait, you rolled a 23.
everyone's doing Arcana check?
Wait, hold
no,
on.
I
Wait.
rolled the 19.
You rolled a 19. Okay, I just saw
It's just
I
not
saw the
showing up.
12. Okay, cool. Yeah, with a 19, you know what this ring is. Sorry.
Gotcha.
With a 19, you know that this looks very much like a ring of warmth. And I'll give you a quick description. While wearing the ring, you have resistance to cold damage. In addition, you and everything you wear and carry are unharmed by temperatures as low as 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Negative 50.
Oh.
Negative 50. Sorry.
That is the greatest protection I ever heard in my life.
Honestly.
Yeah, so she continues on. There's a really nice ornate looking shield towards the back, and next to it is a very, very shiny piece of half plate armor that looks to be made of adamantine.
Yeah.
What
Does
the
it say? Do the
What?
dwarves beat us here?
And finally, the last piece that kind of stands out to you all is a set of pipes, a really ornate set of pipes. and you guys can roll me a insight, history, or arcana check,
Pipes as in like pan flute?
like pan flute pipes.
With
I
disadvantage since we still have hangover or no longer have it
No,
anymore.
you no longer have it. It looks like.
You can tell music is not Tab's strong suit.
Oh, come on! It was almost a 19.
It looks like that.
Oh my.
Bagpipes.
Oh, Barry's done enough.
Barry.
All right, so as you guys,
have,
as you guys are looking at, I'm just gonna read it as if Barry.
Okay.
Barry's the only one that knows this because it needed to
I
be
got a
pretty high.
15.
Yeah, that's still not high enough.
Can
All
I
right.
make it a 19?
All right, so Barry, you are the only one that knows this. As you were looking at these pipes, it dawns on you. You remember some sort of information you had gathered a long time ago about a set of pipes. Now you must be proficient with them, but while you are proficient and attuned to these pipes, ordinary rats and giant rats are indifferent towards you and will not attack you unless you threaten or harm them. The pipes have 3 charges, and if you play the pipes as an action, you will expend blah blah blah. Basically, this allows you to kind of summon.
Pied Piper.
Yeah, you're basically the Pied Piper. Is basically what these are. Here, I'll give you
So-
the full description here in the.
So basically, you control rats.
Yeah, basically.
So you can be the Pied Piper.
That's the description of the item, and not Dante. Barry, you know every in and out of this item. Rolling that nat 20, so that is what you know for this.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
I'll. Oh my god, there's so many items in this shop. I want to keep looking around.
Oddball oddities. So if you continue to look around, you find a purple handkerchief embroidered with the name of a who she tells you is a powerful archmage. You've never heard the name before. The name Luna's,
Pythagoras.
no, Luno's gonna shit himself. You've never heard this name before, but Zandelver is the name of this powerful archmage. There's
Something, that's for sure.
there looks to be a small packet filled with pink dust, and she tells you that it's just dyed dust. Doesn't seem to be anything abnormal about it. There's also an alabaster mask that looks to have 2 small horns on it that you would just like put on your face. Lots of weird odds and ends that she's got in the shop along those lines.
How much for the handkerchief?
Yeah, how much for the
wanna
purple
see it.
handkerchief?
Yeah.
Yes.
The purple handkerchief is only 1 silver.
Damn. Okay,
I won.
I'm gonna search for 2 things. And one of them is very predictable of me.
There's no alcohol.
Ah. Okay, one thing I want to look for. But I just realized throughout the whole journey, what happened to the potions we have?
It's a good question.
Do we ever use the potion, or we finished the potion a long time ago?
What potion?
The potions we got from the abandoned ship in the desert, remember?
Mm-hmm. Now the real question is anyone tracking who has those items?
I know who had it.
I
last
know
they said.
Zoc has it. Zoc is the
Yeah.
only one who got the potions.
Did I?
Yep.
I gave it away.
Yeah.
I taste the bottle, but I didn't take it.
Yeah, so that brings up a good topic, maybe a little bit out of game here for a moment. Just as a reference, if you guys don't keep up with your items, they no longer exist. We're not gonna go back and retrace who's got what. So if you guys don't have them in your inventory, they no longer exist. So make sure you keep track of your items if you have them.
Okay.
Tav is gonna buy the purple handkerchief.
Okay. That's 1 silver piece.
How much is the ring?
The ring is 5,000.
Oh,
What?
5,000, not
That's
silver.
about right.
5,000 gold pieces.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
If you're wondering about the I'm sure Nat is probably wondering about the armor. The armor is 1,200 gold pieces. The shield is 200 gold pieces.
Is there anything special about the shield?
It's essentially a +1 shield if you're doing technical terms.
Cool.
I still remember I bought the staff ever since we like from the what's the place called? About the island where the lizard men are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I bought the staff over there. What if I remember? It was like a long wood staff and each end is like iron. Like the each end has like an iron point or something like that.
I don't know.
That can do like bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you're gonna have to remind me. I don't know what staff that is.
I don't.
I remember I just put the staff itself.
I think
but
it was
we
just.
haven't.
I think that was
Yeah.
just your staff, right? That was just your quarter staff you were describing.
Yeah, but I don't think we just discussed about the how much damage it can do. That's the thing.
Well, if it's a quarter staff, it's 1d6 or 1d8, depending
Yep.
on how you're wielding.
Hang on, let me write that down. 1d6.
I still also have the bird staff.
Right. That was the only staff I remember. So
Didn't you give that staff to Zoc, or Zoc gave that staff to you?
Yeah. Worth.
Oh, okay.
I have it. Yeah.
Tav is gonna ask Tina if she would be interested in selling art of the highest degree from the most renowned painter of Karth.
Oh, painter, you say? Who's the painter?
Why me, of course.
Well, do you have anything in a and she pauses and looks around again. A portfolio?
Yes. That could be arranged.
Oh, good. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Bring it here whenever you can. I'm super excited. I love art.
Does she have any more magic stuff?
No, just what I've listed. So we have pipes of the sewers, adamantine armor, a +1 shield, ring of warmth. The ammunition is for essentially it's a set of 20 bullets is 500 gold.
Oof.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, it's much.
Yeah. The bullet.
Wait,
Like.
wait, Luno. Remember the? I'm sorry again, like interruption stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you still remember the dagger? From
That wasn't mine.
Wait, do you still have it, or do I have it?
Oh, the scorpion fang dagger.
I think
it's
he
not in
has
my
it.
inventory, I don't think, but I will double check.
But you should have that.
I
Yeah,
have the ring.
Yeah, you definitely have the ring. You definitely have the ring. I remember that.
You didn't put the ring back on, right?
No,
No,
I took that
no,
off.
he
I
took
still
off.
have it though.
Oh, good.
Because I want.
Oh, good.
Because I want her to identify if she knows a symbol. Since she said she's going to town, looking all over and bringing stuff back in her shop.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's a good thing to ask. So you take out the dagger and show that to her?
Yeah. Hey, have you recognized this symbol anywhere?
Ooh, that's fun. Oh, what is? Oh, it's a scorpion. That is really, really awesome. Are you want to sell it? I'll buy that from you.
I'm asking if you recognize a symbol.
No.
anywhere
I
before.
haven't. No. I haven't seen that symbol. No. No, but I'll buy it. I've seen it now. I like it. It looks cool.
I was thinking of selling it, but I'm gonna hold on to this for now.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, that's all I ask. So, anyone else?
Yeah. As for I look over at the ammunition. Like, is this for a gun, or do I know what a gun is?
It's I'll have to figure out what the name is. They're not going to call it flat out guns, but yeah, it's a gun. It's
Okay.
it's a handheld contraption that fires ammunition at high velocity. Is basically the way she's going to describe it, but she's going to be more like
Gabe,
Yeah.
would Dante recognize these?
The ammunition. Actually, yeah, I'm going to say Dante. Yes, you would.
That's very, very compelling. Fuck me.
Okay. I think I want to look for whatever contraption fires these.
There does not seem to be one of those in this shop.
May I
I'll
ask?
her. Well, I was going to say I'll ask her. This ammo. Do you know where I can find something that uses this? Do you know anywhere around town that has this?
No.
Oh.
Roll me an
And I
insight check.
ask her which.
Roll me an insight check.
Okay.
What size of these ammunitions?
They're only like 1 inch long. It's very small bullets.
They're shotgun pellets, aren't they?
No, they're not shotgun.
Musket loader
Either
kind
shot-
of thing.
Yeah, either
with it-
shotguns or like a handgun.
Yeah, with a 10, you don't really pick up on anything. It seems like she's telling the truth. She's not holding anything back.
Okay.
Did
Well,
I ask her
will
where she
keep an
got
eye
them?
out for it.
Okay. Yeah, she'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah.
No, I mean I'm going to keep an eye out.
Oh,
for
okay.
it.
Yeah. You can also keep an eye out for it.
Did I ask her where she got this ammunition?
You certainly can, do you?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you ask her, what do you say specifically?
Specifically, I'm just going to ask her, where did you get this from?
Well, I got it from my parents' house. It's a long story. I don't really want to talk about it, but things happen, and yeah, I have the ammunition out.
Did you
Where-
see any people with the items that fired these ammunition?
Her right eye twitches a couple times, and she kind of looks.
Okay, and then I'll dismiss it. I'll leave it at that. 'Cause I'll be like, no, never mind. It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. I think that's pretty fair of Dante. Dante would absolutely understand what that tell is. Yeah. She seems pretty damaged about whatever reason is going on by that.
Can I minor illusion like a bird song
Sure.
just to kind of like snap her out of it?
Yeah. She's definitely like kind of staring at you with a square face, just kind of like with the eye twitching as you're doing that. Until you do the bird call, and she kind of like, ooh, that's fun. Where did you learn to do that?
Well, I can do it with magic, and I've also got this staff, and I pull out the staff.
Magic. Ooh, hey! That looks really awesome. Can I buy that stuff?
You want to try it first?
No. It does bird calls, right? I've seen that
Yeah.
before.
Would you take a trade, or
Maybe. What you got? What you want?
I like your ring. That ring looks pretty cool. And it's got fuzzies on it.
It sure does.
I'll be whispering quietly, like, you son of a bitch.
She doesn't seem interested in trading for that ring. Let's be clear about that. If you're
No.
like nonchalantly bringing that up, she's just gonna be like, yeah, those things you saying are accurate.
You're right. Oh, I forget what else is in the shop. Just the the dyed powder. You said
The dyed outer. Wait, say that again.
the dyed powder pink. The pink dyed.
Oh,
powder.
you want the pink powder? You're asking.
How much is that?
The pink powder is only 2 gold.
I'll buy that for 2 gold. And
Okay.
yeah, and if she wants, I could trade her for something else. I'm not sure what she would want.
Well, she offers to buy that from you for 100 gold.
100 dineros.
Yeah.
Could you let me sit on that or think on that for a little while? And I'll come back to
Sit
you.
on it. Yeah. Yeah, you could think on that.
Okay, thank you.
She just continues to kind of chuckle to herself. Sit on it.
And then I make it echo with minor illusion.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, that doesn't creep her out at all.
No, in her voice, just like
Oh, okay.
whispered.
Okay.
Alright, I'll pull out the sack.
Whoa! What is that? That looks cool.
It does look cool. Do you know what it is?
Well, maybe. Well, one second. Let me go to the back real quick. I gotta check something out real quick. Did you stay right there? I'll be right back. And so she runs to the back room. Just like holding up a hand behind her with one finger up, just like, hang on, I'm coming. She runs to the back room, and about 30 seconds later, she comes back out with a very thick book. It looks to be pretty well loved. And you can see her like frantically flipping through pages, and she's like, wait, there it is. And she holds up to you what looks like the exact same thing that you're holding in your hand. Essentially the spleen of a phase spider that's in the middle of shifting, and she kind of like, yeah, this is what this is. Where did you get that? That's awesome. I want one. Well, it says here I can do so. We could do we could do some fun things with this. Yeah, that'll be fun. And she's like looking in the book, like going through all of this stuff. And I did make notes in the thing, so I gotta find that real quick. Basically, she can turn it into an item, weapon, armor, or consumable. And depending on what you want, depends on what that thing does. And she doesn't give you very good descriptions on what each item does. It's like a base over of what each of the items does. 1 second, and I gotta get my homebrew stuff out. Clean up some of that. And sack of shifting. Basically, she says she could probably make some she could make some portion of the weapon that you'd still have to take it to a smith to get it completed. She could make a portion of the weapon that would have magical properties that might be able to maybe temporarily send a creature into another plane. There's also an arm. She could also make a portion that would fit into a piece of armor. Again, you'd need to take it to a smith as well to protect you from actually plane shifting, and it would make the armor substantially better, or at least a little better. And then she kind of gives you a better description on the consumable. Basically, she could wield that down into something that you could eat or shove into someone's mouth and prevent them from moving on to the move that creature moving on to the ethereal plane. Basically, essentially preventing temporarily preventing that person from dying, restoring that person to essentially 1 HP instead of dying. And then the last one that she says is ooh, oh, that's fun. I could make and she describes to you some sort of bag-like thing that can hold a lot of items.
You're saying you can turn this into a bag?
Well, yeah, I mean, right? I mean, you just cut it right down the middle, right, and open it up, and it's a bag. But no, I'd have to do some other stuff. There's some instructions in this book here. I could, yeah, I could. And she looks around again. I could go through the thing here, and yeah, I could get that thing done. That would be no problem. No problem. It's a cinch.
So how much for each options?
Well, I mean, that's gonna be. Well, if you're talking about the different options, I would say probably 200 gold for any of the options. It's just, there's a lot of work to do.
Okay then.
I'll think about it.
Okay, well, I'll be here. I'm looking forward to seeing what you want to do with that. That's a lot of fun. Anyone else do anything?
Can I? Just
Nah, I think we're pretty much done.
Barry, what'd you want to do?
I wanted to buy the flute.
You want to buy the flute?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, all right. Do you play? Can you play him for me? I've never actually heard anyone play.
I actually don't know how to play, but I was thinking about getting into it. That's why.
Well, when you learn how to play, I'm really interested in hearing what they sound like. I've actually never tried them.
Okay. Once I learn how to play it, I promise I'll get back to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she doesn't keep that book out long, Natalia. She basically, as soon as she's done with that, she puts that book back into the back room.
Okay. Seems like as good a time as any. Nat will do her usual question.
I'm actually not gonna roll. No, she does not know how to sign, or if she
Cool.
knows how to sign, she has forgotten how to sign.
Oh boy. Okay. Gotcha. All right.
She has other things going, which is why she does not know how to sign. I'll just say it that way. Out of game.
Okay.
So, are we guys finished with the place? No, sorry, I'm sorry. Let me try again. So, are we finished here? We need to go to investigate the certain place we need to go.
I'm good to go.
Could I tell Zoc if we should show her the gems? And then maybe
that's
she could
true.
put the gem and the sack together.
The gem? What gem?
No, I'm telling Zoc, like I'm just whispering to him. Like, should we ask her if she could maybe use the gem to enchant the shifting shack, or the other way around?
Oh, you're talking about the
Alright.
glowing stones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it? Yeah. I mean, do you? You're just saying that to Zoc, right? Out of like earshot.
No, I walk up to him and then I like try and just keep it a low tone.
Sorry, out of earshot of Tina.
Yes.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even know what the stones can do. So,
I mean, they can be enchanted. It's worth a try, or worth an ask, I guess.
what does that even mean? Like, can they enchant it?
Put magic into them, and they give you stuff. I don't know, magic powers.
So what does that have? Anything to do with the sack?
We could potentially use the stone to shift. Maybe cheaper. Not.
You lost me. I'm gone. I'm lost. I don't know what you want.
I was just saying that we could use the shifting sack and a glowstone, and maybe it would be cheaper. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. He's thinking that the two things could be used together. Since Dante, you weren't part of the conversation between Zoc and Tina with the book. That actually is a pretty fair thing that Dante would probably say. And Zoc, you would know that those two things cannot be used together.
Hmm.
All right. So I tell the party the options about the sex. We can enchant weapons, armor, and make it a bag. Wait, the consumable, does it need to do something to be a consumable, or is already?
She can do that herself. The
Okay.
bag and the consumable she can do herself. The other two you'll have to take to a smith.
We need to have a smith involved. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Nat would respond. Bag sounds like it could be useful.
Yeah. It's very good utility.
I vote for the bag.
No. It's 200, right? We can just drop her 200 and let her work it.
I mean, if you want to do that, she's not. And just to be clear, out of game, this is not a straight up bag of holding.
Okay.
Just to be clear on that.
I don't know what that is.
That's fine. A bag of holding is essentially an item that lets you put other items inside of it, and it only weighs a certain amount of poundage, regardless of the amount of items in it.
Oh shit.
And what is this bag?
Damn.
She was not very descriptive. She basically just said it allows you to put items inside of this bag, and it weighs a certain weight.
9 tons.
No,
so
it'll be a
basically-
carryable bag.
So basically, we can put like, let's just say, a freaking like 1998 cannon of a Spanish cannon or some shit inside the bag, and it only weighs like what, 10 pounds?
If it fits.
That would be a bag of holding.
Yeah, if it fits. That's a bag of holding.
Oh, okay then.
It
Okay,
sounds
that makes
to me
sense.
Like this might be something more like maybe the size of a coin pouch, but you could put like a whole gold bar in it, and it only weighs like.
So the
Nothing.
Like that.
size description is still basically the same size as a bag of holding. It's essentially just going to function slightly different.
Okay.
I always think of it more like a Skyrim type of bag. You can put so much stuff, and it will only weigh like a certain pound.
That's a basic bag of holding.
Yeah, it's a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Although Skyrim, that's a little more than a basic bag of
Right.
holding.
Right.
It does.
All right. So, are you guys done at Tina's?
Nat's been ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Why
so
not?
the bag, she needs 200 gold. I'm kind of short on gold here. Anyone want to chip
Oh.
in?
Looks like we need to earn some more money.
I don't know if I ever like spend that much that often. I need to go check of my D&D bank account.
Where's Vid? Vid, I could probably tell you real quick.
How much
here.
gold did Zoc need?
Actually,
Okay.
Yeah, Vid's got 383 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, like with the bag of holding, it's gonna be very useful for us during our journey. So why not?
Well, again, this isn't an actual bag of holding. It's a little bit different. So.
Oh,
Could be better, could
I
be
could-
worse, could be something completely different.
It could have a
Hmm.
creature in it.
It could, but probably
Another
not.
face spider.
Yeah,
a kraken.
a baby phase spider inside of it.
Oh,
Nah.
well, to be honest, I don't know if I should like even want to buy that bag because we don't like again. She's not very how you say descriptive
Yeah.
about that bag.
I mean, it's also not yours to buy. It's Zoc's.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
although,
that's true.
although pointing out, Zoc did say he was short on money, so I don't know if Zoc's asking anyone else for help for money if he wants to buy it. But he did say he was short.
Yeah, feel free
Yeah.
to chip in if you want.
Nat is intentionally not responding to that.
Yeah,
Mm,
Tab is looking at Zoc like, I'm not giving you any money because you just steal money from me.
well, based on my experience, how much Sock will try and fuck me up. Like for like that one time, I try and get the dwarves to help us, but no, you got call on my ass. So no, so yeah, remembering that horrible past experience, and you guys tackle me, put a fucking gag on me during the desert, making me look like a damn criminal. So I don't think I should help him at that point.
Okay.
Alright, Tina, I'm gonna give you all of my golds. I have 195 golds, 4 silver and 2 copper. Sounds good?
For that amount, you can do any type of damage because I have.
And she's like scratching her head, like, yeah, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah,
Please make
yeah.
a bag for me.
Oh, you want the bag?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll chip
And-
in the 5 extra gold that he's missing.
I was about to say, if Nat hears he's got that much and is willing to put all of it, she'll cover the rest.
Okay. Well, Dante went first, so Dante, you can take that gold
fine,
out. So Zoc, you give her that, and Dante, you give her the remaining. We'll just say, Zoc, take away all your gold, keep the others, and Dante will give her the other 5 gold.
I guess I'll also sell her the thingamabob.
Oh, you're gonna sell the bird call staff of bird
Yeah.
calling? Okay. You get a whole 100 gold for that.
Nice.
She takes like 100 of Zoc's gold and gives that.
Right. No, that's exactly what she does when you do that. She's like still holding it in her hand when you're like, "Oh yeah, I'd also like to sell this," and she's like, "Okay," and this like moves her left hand across her body and like, "Here you go."
Thank you.
So when can I pick it up?
Well, it'll probably take me some time. Let's say a week from now.
I'll take a note of that.
Okay. I will also take a note of that. Somewhere. In case you guys are wondering, and this is absolutely stolen from Borderlands, that is what she looks like. In case you're wondering.
That is exactly how I imagined the person right now.
Perfect. I'm so glad I was able to portray that.
More or less.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
How tall is she? know you said halfling, but-
So she's a halfling, a young halfling. So she's actually only about 3 feet tall.
Okay, cool.
All right. Are we done here?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's hit.
All right, you guys.
Yeah, first one out the door once it looks like everybody's ready to go.
Okay. As you guys make your way out, you just hear from behind you. All right. Well, watch your back. People can't be trusted. Bye.
You don't have to tell me twice.
As you guys make your way out, and you guys make your way up to the crypts is where you're going.
That's
Right.
what we discussed. Yeah, I was going to check out the graveyard.
Okay.
Yes, while also keeping an eye out for other.
Right.
Yeah.
Other religious establishments.
What is number 4? Like, what does that look like as we walk by?
That's your okay. So I'm glad you asked. As you walk by, you smell the familiar now to you smell of
Iron Swap.
smelted iron, and leather workings and all that sort of stuff. It's a very raunchy smell. It's very coarse to your nose to have specifically for you,
Tanner.
because you're not used to those kind of protrusive smells, those gross smells. As you walk by, there is a shop sign that says "Wrought Irons Rot." and you can see that there's a sign that just says Helga's run by Helga, something like that. As you make your way by, there's a short sword and shield on the front of it. But yeah, it's your very standard like smith shop.
So it doesn't smell like a tannery.
No, there's no like horses or anything like that where they're actually tanning the leather. She probably buys it somewhere.
Okay, good, because that would smell.
That would
freaking
smell awful, rancid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask then, since you're looking out for other things, how do you guys make your way to the crypt? Because I was thinking you just went like straight up across the bridge and over. Like, let me do it this way. So, are you guys going like from here, over this way, or are you like going around town, looking around, going around things, like coming back, looking around?
And what time is it right now?
So roughly, it's about 2 p.m.
So we've got some time before it gets dark. I would probably suggest to people, it's like, we've been going through the main thoroughway. Why don't we take some, back passages and different paths just to see what else is around?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I kind of agree on that, and
we've got some
that could be
time.
also useful that could be also useful, like finding like if you know the place and shortcuts and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess it sounds like everyone's in agreement. Yes.
Nat would address the group. Do we want to do that now before getting to the cemetery, or do we want to check out the cemetery first and then do that?
Well, it'd be a roundabout way, but we've got some time before it gets dark. Like, thinking, we could probably make a different path, go and then make our way up to. But if you feel we should do the graveyard is more pressing, then by all means.
I think we should investigate the graveyard first.
Nat would just say, "I'm following the rest of you."
So, anyone else?
Go straight to the crypt. Let's not waste time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Womp womp. Well, that kind of works out. So as you guys are making your way out, from we'll go back, traipse back a little bit. Actually, no, we won't. So you would have made your way out from the manse down to Tina's. Meanwhile, you would have seen that the mail stop that you had was right here by the town council. On your way back from Tina's, you do spot an unusual contraption. And those of you in Karth, you would have probably seen this moving around a bit. You would know that this is the mail contraption that is actually going to pick up the mail, sort it, and take it to its destinations throughout the place. It is a automated system. Think like a horse and buggy, but without the horse. It seems to be some sort of steampunky train type commoded engine sort of deal, producing smoke and that sort of stuff.
Like part steampunk train engine, part horseless carriage.
Basically, yeah.
So basically a car.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you guys come across it actually at a really opportune time of day. Come across it right as it's doing its thing. You see as it comes up, it's like I don't know if you guys have ever seen the waste pickup. Those of you who have waste pickup with the that come over and grab your trash can and like pick it up over its thing and like shake the trash can into the back of its thing. That's essentially what it does. It like drives up next to it, grabs the bucket of mail items and just like flips it over on top and like dumps all the mail items back in and then back down into the it deposits it back down onto the ground and it moves south out of town.
Does it have anybody with it? Is it?
It
like
is. It seems to be
automated.
It seems to be completely automated.
Like doesn't have any kind of protection, anything.
It So you guys would be fairly familiar with this mail system. It is a magical component that is automated. It does have protections on it, yes.
Okay.
There are actually very good magical protections on this. Some people have tried to mess with the mail system, and it has not gone well for them. Just we'll leave it at that. It did not go well for them. I do not recommend messing with the mail system in this world.
Okay.
But
Yes.
yeah, it's completely automated, very much magical in nature as far as its sorting and
Gotcha.
that sort of stuff. And it does move actually very fast to get mail from one point to another quickly.
Okay.
Nice.
So are you
Um,
keeping
So
it so that we could have dropped off our mail?
You guys had already dropped it off, I thought.
yeah, we dropped it off
Yeah, like the previous day before the
Yeah.
drinking contest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your mail is shipped
Maybe-
now.
Okay,
So
so
I'm curious.
guesstimation on how long?
From your knowledge of how far away Karth is, which you don't have a specific knowledge, you would think it would probably take a couple days to
Okay,
make
cool.
it to Karth.
Yeah. I didn't know if we were going to be stuck here for a month before we got any kind of answer.
Right. No, just a couple days. The mail system's pretty fast. I heard someone ask a question.
Yeah, I was gonna ask a question regarding the contraption. Since Londa is on the smaller side, I'd imagine there's like a lot of people there just like watching this thing do its work because they don't see that kind of thing all the time.
No, it's actually a pretty normal thing. It's a mail system for the
Okay.
entire central continent of Djedhema.
okay.
So it actually travels around pretty much everywhere to all of the towns to grab the mail.
Okay.
Those people who don't live in a town, in a to be clear, a town posted on the world map, they would not have seen something like that. But any town posted on the world map that you guys can see on the world map whenever it's up, those are all large enough towns to have a mail system.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that is a good question. Dante, how are you reacting to this?
Yeah, Dante, you have actually never seen this. So I would probably imagine Dante is very curious about this. You probably would have had something similar, but nothing specifically like this.
I don't know. Would you say that I freak out? That I am more curious than freaking out, or
mean,
That
that's
you
kinda
tell
weird.
me. You are Dante. You tell me how you are feeling. If you've never seen
I
something
kind
like
of just
this.
like curious, but fearful. Feel like it would just pick up anybody and just eat it.
Do you? I mean,
Okay.
would you say anything to anyone as you're making your guys' way across?
No, but he'd definitely be sweating.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Dante is just like eyeing this thing as you guys make your way across, just like giving it the double, triple, quadruple take as you guys are making your way.
I'm a cast non-detection.
Do you actually cast non-detect?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, yeah, you guys are walking, and all of a sudden Dante just like casts a spell, and all of his footprints disappear, and he looks like he is not leaving any trace behind for his movement whatsoever.
Oh boy. Are Cav and Vid actually having this conversation? Because that sounds hilarious.
I would say probably, yeah. Tab would be like, hey, I guess if we ever needed to make it back to Karth, we could just hop on this thing, right?
That's if we don't fall off.
That's a good point. I guess we need to test that, don't we? I wonder if there's anyone brave enough or daring enough to try climbing on top of it.
Like cast.
Matt rolls her eyes. and
okay.
keeps walking.
Okay.
Yeah. Vid, make
Okay.
me,
Just that
Vid, make me an insight check.
when she said that, I immediately trying to go on top of it.
No. Make me an insight check real quick.
Alright.
Before you do that.
Before. Insight, right?
Insight, yes.
Give,
Oh my god.
You have this strong desire that you like, oh god, I really want to climb on top of this. But I know that if I climb on top of it, things aren't going to end well for me, and I think she's just egging me on. He's just egging me on to try and get me to get injured doing this. Ugh.
Whoa, hey, in all fairness, Tav does not know what's gonna happen if you climb on top of it, but
That's
definitely
true.
wanted the cat to. So, yeah, you just made it sound like
Okay,
Tav
that's probably true. Tab actually probably would not know all the ins and outs of this. Luno probably would. I'm sure Luno's probably actually heard stories of people trying to pick it off and things not going well. So
I'm sure my guild's probably working on a
Right.
trying to do it.
right, right. So yeah, Vid, you're pretty sure that she's like just goading you into trying to get on top of this for whatever reason.
Hey, can I tell Vid if I could borrow 25 gold so that I can cast non-detection on him?
Wait, what?
Oh, this is not gonna end well.
This is not going to end well.
Wait,
Let's find out.
non-detection?
Yeah, it's a spell. So that you can't be perceived through like some certain magic.
Yeah, divination magic doesn't work on you.
As I hear this, turn around and I say, okay, let's do this. Give him a 25 gold.
Okay, and then I cast non-detection on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm determined.
You're determined to get on this thing.
I want to get on it for at least 3 seconds and then immediately get off because I don't know what's gonna happen. Or better yet, 5 seconds. I want to stay up top there for 5 seconds and then get off real quick before anything bad.
The full 7 seconds, like a bull rider.
Oh, okay. So
7.
here's how this is gonna go. All right. So Vid, I need you first to make me a dexterity. We'll say acrobatics check. We'll have you make an acrobatics check first to see if you manage to make it onto this now moving contraption.
Wow, yes.
Yeah.
Holy
My luck.
crap.
Oh my god.
Natural 20 twice, bitches.
All right. So I'm gonna have you give me give me a description of whatever the hell you want to do to get yourself on top of this thing, and then I'm
Like
gonna
a
have you
triple
make
backflip.
an immediate Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. So basically, after I give him a 25, he cast me a non-detection spell. I have to I want to use my feline agility to that. We're getting enough speed. Try and jump on top of it, and then and when I get on top of it, I want to do some good poses like that, like Johnny Bravo poses,
Yeah. So Vid does that. He just rushes over and does all of the things that he just describes. And as soon as he stands on top of it and does that pose, there's a very unpleasant noise that is derived from this machine. You just hear like this, and it bursts a blast of heat straight up from the top of it. Almost like if there was a shield around it. It emanates from about 3 inches above where everything is sitting and just blasts you. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
And which is 0, please God.
If you roll another nat 20, I might cry.
No, I'm close.
Yeah. Vid, you take 40 points of fire damage as this thing just explodes straight up through your body, singeing off a lot of your hair. 4-0. 4-0.
Vid has become.
points.
Well,
Vid has
I'm
become
dead.
A Sphinx cat.
Yep. Yeah, he's pretty burned. I was pretty clear that it wasn't gonna end well. I can't be more clear.
Dang, that was my mad unconscious.
Tab is absolutely horrified and casts Cure Wounds at the second level.
Okay.
Damn it.
All right. So Vid jumps on. It explodes. Basically, it explodes straight up at you, Vid. And there's like gasps from people walking, looking past onlookers, like, "Oh my God, what did he just do?" And Tav, in a moment of like, "Oh my God, what did I just have him do?" Rushes over to this now prone Tabaxi on the ground, like twitching and jerking from falling and still smoldering, and you cast Cure Wounds on him, and some of his hair starts to grow back. It's super patchy, but he is still somewhat smoldering, and Vid, you are, I'm going to say right now your hit points are at 10. So you regain 10 hit points. You do not have to make death saving throws. But you are pretty badly hurt still, and you are still like smoldering, like you're still smoking on certain parts of your body.
Dang.
Zog is just slow clapping.
Yeah. Yeah, as I lie
the main
down,
channel.
Yeah.
as I lie down, I was like slowly giving a thumbs up. Fuck yeah!
Oh
Nice.
my God. So as Zoc is like slow clapping, you hear like 2 or 3 more people join in with you, Zoc, and soon there's like 15 people just slow clapping at you, Vid. Just like, yeah, excellent job. Way
Yeah.
to go.
Nice job, idiot.
uh,
All right,
So-
so yeah. So all of
I'm
that
gonna-
happens. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be in a tavern and take a I don't know, a short rest, and then I will come meet you guys in the graveyard. Hey, I am smoking. I have hit 10 hit points left. I'd rather have a quick short rest and then come meet you guys.
Okay.
To be fair, I don't know if we stopped for lunch after we cleaned the house, so
Yeah, I don't know if you
That's
did.
true. That's true. You want to go back? Do you guys want to go back?
wouldn't be a terrible idea to stop in the tavern and have an afternoon snack type thing.
Yeah, and clean out our rooms because we're not staying there another night.
That's true. We can grab our stuff and bring it to the house.
True.
Okay. I'm gonna ask, since Luno brought it up earlier. Hearing all of this, Luno, do you want to go explore town now?
Oh yeah, sure. Like I'll tell everyone. Like I'll go because I don't think I would have kept much in the room anyways. So yeah, I'll meet y'all up at the inn in a little while.
Okay.
I'll go with Luno.
Okay. Perfect.
Where are we going again? Sorry.
Luno's just checking out town, just searching around.
I'll tag along. Why not?
Nope.
Is anybody going with Vid to the tavern?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
keep an eye
okay.
on him.
So
Have one.
yeah, Barry, Tav, and I thought Nat. Is Nat not going?
Nat'll head to. No, actually. Nat's not feeling too happy with Tav right now. She's gonna go with the other group.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Why not?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, we worked it all out.
So, yeah, you guys make your way to the tavern, and those of you who are not, I'll get to you in a second. Those of you making your way into the tavern, almost as soon as Vid makes his way through the door, you hear from the tavern owner, "Holy hell, what the hell happened to you?"
Let's just say I won the
Let's just say I won the challenge is what I think he was trying to say.
Oh, okay.
It cut out. She just kind of like rubs her forehead. Okay. Well, you look like bloody hell. Yeah, you should go lie down.
You don't have to tell me twice.
You guys want anything? Pointing at the others, as Vid walks to the back room, to his room.
Yeah, Tav's gonna have lunch.
Okay.
What are they serving?
They are serving potato and meatballs, all on a single plate.
Sounds delicious. How much do I owe them?
It is it's
Sarcasm.
yeah. It's just 1 silver.
Okay.
Barry, did you want anything?
Yeah, I'll probably buy one too.
Okay, sounds good. Well, the two of you guys can have a nice chat while Vid is resting. Those of you making your way out from around town, I'm gonna say you guys probably go out and around and like loop-de-loo, check some things out, make your way back up and around, back down, up, down. Checking, literally. Well, maybe not down there. I don't know if you guys would go down. Um, Checking basically everywhere around town. For a couple hours, you can, kind of make your way around, figuring out where everything's at. Uh, is that the case?
Yeah, yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. So you do find, as you make your way up to the north side of town, and you turn around this corner here, you do find what looks like another small shrine, with what looks like a falcon or eagle. To those of you who do not follow the New Gods, Luno, you know this symbol immediately. It is for the god Horus. It is, if I remember right, it is, I believe, a falcon or hawk.
More
shape.
likely a falcon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a falcon. And it's it doesn't look overly large on the outside. It actually looks a little undergarmented. It's very nonchalant, very common looking on the outside, but you Luno specifically, and anyone who follows the New Gods, you would be able to tell that this is actually a shrine to one of the New Gods.
Hey DM, I'm gonna be off for little bit. I'm gonna go get some food real quick. I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good.
Ooh, how's it look like the quality? Like, does it look run down? Does it look shabby?
The quality looks, it honestly, it just looks very common. It does not look run down. It doesn't look like super elegant on the outside. Do you make your way to go inside?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. It is a completely different story on the inside of it. The outside is very common, very nonchalant. The inside, however, is very ornate. Gold everywhere. Stained glass windows that you weren't able to see from the outside somehow. It's just it's very, very ornate on the inside. There's statues everywhere.
All of Horus?
All of Horus, yeah, all of Horus.
Trying to remember what he specifically was.
1 second.
I think it's any like destruction or something.
No, he's
destruction.
essentially the Egyptian version of the god Tyr. He's
Also war god.
He's war god, god of justice and that sort of stuff.
I was close.
War and Sky. Well, the one you're thinking of is more like Set,
Yeah.
who is the opposite. Oh
Yep.
shit.
So Horus is he served many functions, but most notably he's the god of kingship in the sky. He was worshipped. Blah blah blah. Yeah, he's essentially the god of right and wrong, and
Rulership and authority.
yeah.
So they shouldn't have too much issue with me.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, they may not like my ways of doing things, but they understand because Shizmu was like the executioner for Cyrus,
Mm-hmm.
and they wouldn't have an issue with Osiris.
Yeah.
True.
So
Hopefully.
hopefully, is there anyone there?
There is. Give me one flippin' second here.
Writing
Okay.
utensils, because this is more my style.
Yeah.
Alexa,
If
good
there's
morning.
Say that again, Dante.
I was gonna ask if there's any time in between, like if he points out that this is a shrine, could I cast or ritual cast, detect magic?
Yeah, ritual cast will take 11 minutes, so I would assume you guys are going to take longer than that. However, holy cow, man, I'm struggling here. 1 second.
Acolyte, cleric,
No, I'm want to give actual.
Disciple?
Yeah, there we go.
caretaker.
Yeah. However, the highborn elf that you are looking at begins to kind of poo-poo you on starting to cast magic in his shrine.
Well,
Basically,
I don't want it to be like in your shrine, like outside.
okay, so you're like waiting outside for 11 minutes casting this while they go in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Definitely not gonna get stopped doing that. Luno, you go inside and you see a high elf who greets you immediately. Just welcome, brother. What brings you to the shrine today?
Well, hi. My name's Luno. We just procured some land or a place of living here, and we ran into the other shrine, and it's a little stuffy in there, and so I was looking for more of my people.
So, hang on.
And he's a highborn elf, but you don't want stuffy. God.
Yeah, he doesn't get what you're referring to.
It's like, are you friendly with Tyr? The followers of Tyr?
Oh, it's a tenuous relationship at best.
Yeah, that's what I'm insinuating.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Sorry, I thought you were referring to my race. No,
Oh no, of course not.
You're a human, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that he's very much has a thing apparently about humans. So, if you say something like that, he does kind of like take a step back, like, and like give you a look, like, what are you talking about? Like, you being racist here, son? And when you describe more specifically what you're talking about, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, we don't really get along with the other gods people. But you are more than welcome here if you follow the new ways.
Yes. Are you familiar with Shezmu?
Of course. Though this shrine is dedicated to Horus.
No, I completely understand. But one, all regardless of who they are, it's all the hierarchy of the same. Gotta follow the hierarchy there.
Yep. Yes, absolutely. Hierarchy means everything. Without structure and order, what do you have? Chaos.
We don't want to invite that here.
No, we do not.
That's he is not the one we wish to seek.
Correct.
So, but yes, we just moved in, and I just stumbled upon here, and so I was interested to see what was around, and I'm happy we are represented here in this town.
We are represented everywhere, more or less.
Yeah.
Unless you're in Karth, and he just kind of you can almost feel his derisiveness as he says the word Karth, just like Karth, almost like he's choking on it.
I can understand that. I'm actually from there. But trust me, my
Money.
connections and my people aren't exactly, how can you put it? We don't work, we work in tandem, but at the same time, we don't work for card, if that makes.
Yes, I think I see what you're getting at. Well, it is good to have another among us. So what brings you here?
Just, I wanted to pay my respects. I want to pull out the wine that I got. Is there anywhere I can pour a cup for offering?
Absolutely. And he like points over at what you're looking for.
Perfect. Then I would love to walk that direction and uncap it and pour. It's not. I'm assuming they're not huge cups, or are they?
No, they're not huge cups. No.
Yeah. So I'm going to pour and fill one up, and if nothing else, if he doesn't stop me for anything, I will thank him for his time and say I will be around. You know the old manor that was haunted?
Yes.
That is now ours. We are calling it the Hero's Mats. If you ever
Oh.
need my assistance,
Really?
that's where you can find me. Yes.
You were able to get that spirit out. That is very impressive.
Thank you. It was, not to toot my own horn, but it was quite easy.
Oh. Well, how did you do it? People have been trying
We
for
g-
ages.
We gave her a brush.
Huh?
Does Dante walk
The
in?
story
comically?
never gets older. Yeah, the story never gets old. Yeah, as soon as like right as Luno is saying, we gave her a brush. Dante would be walking in at that time, and I feel like Dante's just like, oh god, he's telling the story again.
No, I would be like, oh, you're right.
So yeah, Dante, you walk in, and there is no magic in this place that you can see whatsoever.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know if I caught your name.
Oh, yes, how rude of me. I should have given you my name when you gave me yours. My name is Drakath Neri I can't even say it. Wow.
We're
I
about to
don't-
say Dracula.
I'm
Dracula.
Nerie. Yeah, good
Nerie.
lord. Nerie. Oh my god. All right, I'm having speaking problems here. Dracoth Nerriere. Dracoth Nerriere.
Marrier. Okay.
Sorry. I cannot. I apparently cannot say that name.
And you came up with it.
Right. I don't know why.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you have a title?
I hate you so much. Yes, I do have a title, but I am just a lowly priest.
These are for my notes, so I
Oh, what sort of title are you looking for then?
like a priest or acolyte or
Okay, yeah,
apostle or
yeah,
whatever.
vampire?
He's a priest. He tells you that he's
Vampire.
a priest. A vampire.
Cardinal.
You did.
Yeah.
You do sound like Dracula, like a vampire.
Oh, you haven't heard my Dracula yet.
Oh no.
Oh, I cannot
Blah,
wait.
blah, blah, blah.
Exactly my
Aigit
thought.
blah.
Blah.
Are you the sole priest here, or are there others?
I am the sole proprietor of this establishment, but we do exchange priests from time to time here, all of whom, of course, worship Horus, the greatest of gods.
Yeah.
Now, he's not saying the greatest in the pantheon, but his favorite, basically.
Oh, okay. So not trying to be snooty.
No, no.
Well, no more snooty than a high elf you said? No more
Yes,
than a high elf would
no
be.
more than what he you're assuming he normally is.
Okay. Then I can accept that. I wouldn't give him lip for that. All right. Well then, it was great to meet you. We do have some more business around town. We're about to investigate the graveyard. Have you heard anything about that?
Oh, shady business that. I don't know really what's going on with that, but it is very unsettling for sure. Hopefully someone will be able
Well,
to figure it out soon.
we're on top of it. We will do what we can. If you could, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could send a prayer to Horus in our honor for that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he would he readily agrees to send a prayer in your honor to Horus. And do you guys say or do anything else?
Yes,
Uh,
I'll ask. This is a strange question, but is it possible to worship a god that basically I was giving some sort of power, but I don't know who gave me that power? How do I know who gave me my power?
Well, that is very
Backstory.
intriguing. I I can't say I've heard of that before, but perhaps you can take some time and meditate and figure out maybe where your power is derived from. I don't really have a good answer for you, little one.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is the method of finding that out? Just meditate? What do I do? What do you mean by meditate?
Maybe he needs an exorcism.
So yeah, are you asking out of game or in character?
In character.
Oh, okay. He kind of gives you a quizzical look, just like raises an eyebrow. You do not know what meditate is. Well, meditating is essentially finding your center, your soul, and being able to speak with your soul. And
It
Okay.
goes right
yeah,
over Zock's head.
he does not give a whole really. Those of you who actually know what meditation is, he does not give a good description of what meditating actually is and how to do it. He's more of like glossing over like what meditation is supposed to be about. um, Not so much what it is or how to do it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I try to assist all those in need. You may ask around others. Maybe someone else has heard of this power that you have been given.
And I leave.
Okay.
Okay. Before we leave, I do want to ask. And I would say, and we're about out the door, but I just did want to ask one more question. Do you know where the closest Osiris or even possibly Shesmu shrine might be?
Oh, Shesmu Osiris.
It could be Osiris.
Yes. One moment. Oh, good lord. Hang on 1 second. I gotta zoom into my map here. Have you all been to Helveni?
I don't think so.
Do not believe so.
How about Gillespie? So no, I mean I know as a DM. Basically, there is a Osiris shrine in Kalesti and a Shesmu shrine in Helveni. And just on the map, as far as you guys are concerned, where's this thing here? They are both north of Londa in Sinhalian, essentially Sinhalian governance.
Oh, so not too far.
They're not too far, but if you're walking, it's a hell of a distance.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially the one across the
Right.
the water.
Yeah, well, the road goes up and around. It's a big
Okay.
thing, but I was just giving you a close up view.
Perfect. And you said that's under the other people's control?
Yes, that is under Sinhalian control. So let's see if I can do this. Give you a better view of your world surrounding here. Oh, actually, let me get all of that so you can just see. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll say this is your quote unquote new region map. There we go.
I keep getting somewhat close to spelling things right. Like I hear you say it and I'm like, oh, okay, CYN, and I'm like, oh no, it's more the.
Yeah. So he basically says, so Osiris is in Klesti, and Halvini has the Shesmu shrine.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
It is always pleasant to help another in need.
So, with that, I would also have a great day and start heading out.
Okay. You head out, and I'm assuming all of you kind of head out and eventually make your way to the shrine. It has been a couple hours. You guys were searching around town. Vid, you can roll your short rest roll for regaining hit points, so you can re-roll your hit dice if you need. Tav and Barry, what would the two of you be doing for about 2 hours?
While we're eating lunch, we kind of started a conversation. But the last question Tav asked Barry was, where did you say you were from again?
That's a good question. Barry, do you know where you're from?
I mean, I put it like that, sorry, but I don't remember how to pronounce it.
Where is it? Oh, you put it in the chat.
Oh,
Not yet. Let me just.
Yeah, put it.
Let me
put it in
just
chat.
get the name.
Hello?
Hello. We're waiting on Barry's gonna put something in the chat real quick.
I have
Rathis?
no idea how to pronounce that either.
Rathis?
Raphthis.
Rathis. Okay.
Was that a name on the?
I saw it before, I
It
think.
probably-
That's why I got.
It probably was.
Hey, not gonna lie, that's kind of sound like a Monster Hunter type of monster in that game.
I'm gonna
I know
find
I
it
said
here.
like Yoda for some reason.
I may have inadvertently changed that at some point.
Can we
Between-
pin the world map to the pin?
Yeah, I'll pin the world map. Oh, it's not Ravthis, it's Rauthis. Rauthes. Sorry about
Okay, I
that.
think-
Yeah, sorry about that. Rauthis, and that is a Sinhalian city, technically within Sinhalian control, but it is not. Let me be more clear. It is not under Sinhalian control, but is within Sinhalian rule. It's part of the Shimmer Commonwealth. Just for clarity's sake, so you guys can see.
And then what does Tav know about that city?
About Rauthis,
Yeah.
it's it's essentially a one large city of thieves. The whole thing is basically a massive thieves guild.
And if that's all Tav knows about it, then he would say something like, "Ah, yes, that makes
Oh,
sense."
okay. Okay.
I'm gonna ask Barry if all of his relatives were in the same profession.
Well, you see, I actually don't know anyone. for my family.
Oh,
Tav is looking sad at that.
Wow.
That got deep.
Like, okay, I'm not asking more questions.
Tav, are you related to
Yeah.
her? Mr. Bear?
Yeah. All of a sudden, we find out Tav is part bugbear.
Right.
Don't tempt me. I will find a
Loser.
way to make it work.
What?
Aw.
All right. Okay. So you guys are having that conversation, and it kind of dwindles down at that point where you guys are going back and forth, and I don't know anyone in my family. And Tav's like, oh, yikes. And by that time, everyone else kind of walks back into the tavern.
Oh, I had other stuff to do.
Oh, you did. Okay.
There's no way that conversation lasts too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry. Go ahead.
So in the room where we had all of our stuff, I'm going through my painting supplies to see, all right, what kind of stuff do I have that I can sell to Tiny Tina, portfolio wise, but just basically like taking inventory of what I have and what I need to buy,
Oh, okay. All right.
and gathering it all up to move it over to the manse.
Ah, okay. That works. Anything else?
That was it.
Oh, okay. So then by that time, we'll say then everyone makes their way back to the tavern. You guys are able to get back together. Vid, you would have been able to rest by this time, recover a little bit. You're no longer smoldering, and I don't know how many hit points you regained in a short rest, but
I regained 4 points.
4 points. All right, rolled one hit
But
dice.
with the hit dice of D6.
Yeah,
Okay, yes, it was 4 points.
You get a D8 as a
it
monk.
should be as a monk. You get a D8.
Oh, okay. Can I do it again?
Yeah,
You would add your con modifier if you have anything.
it should do it automatically in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, okay.
So you guys make your way back at about the same time as Vid is waking up and getting himself readjusted, and Tav, you've gotten all your stuff together. Barry, you've gotten your stuff together, and everyone kind of makes it back to the tavern all at the same time as you guys are like getting ready to go. Oops. Do you guys like kind of just immediately head out to the graveyard? Because so currently right now it's about 5 p.m.
Well, if
during
Nat
the-
leaves... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
During that 2 hours, would I have had time to go to the manse and drop that stuff off?
Probably.
So I'm not carrying around all my painting supplies.
Yeah, I would say probably.
Then yes, we're ready to go to the graveyard.
The graveyard.
Okay, Nat.
That just changed what I was gonna say for Nat. I was gonna say if Nat saw Tav with all of his stuff and Barry with his stuff, she'd have gone to get her stuff to bring back to the manse too.
Ah, okay.
Hey, okay, out of the game, quick question.
Yeah.
Like, when I press the short rest, do I press a Kai or just the one with say monk? About the short resting. Is it when it
at the top of your screen, you should be able to click on a little campfire thing that says short rest. If you click on that, it should give you an option to roll hit dice. You don't need to spend Kai points. You can just take your short rest if you want.
Yeah, I also
Yeah,
don't think it works properly.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I think all the
Yeah.
it marks how many hit dice you can mark how many hit dice you use. It doesn't actually roll them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
hit dice 1d8 plus 0.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can roll a 1d8, and that makes a whole lot more sense. That's
I already
so
did,
weird.
and I got 2.
Yikes.
But since since I press one, like about the d8, do I just add 1 because I press 1, like 1 block, as we can call it, 1 block for the hit points wise, or just or leave it at 2?
Yeah, so every time you roll a d8 for the short rest, you can roll up to your max hit dice. So you could roll 4d8 to regain hit points for your short rest. but you would no longer be able to roll hit dice if you needed to take another short rest. So it's up to you how many you want to roll. But as far as the short rest goes, you can roll up to your max level of hit dice.
Okay, wait, so the first roll of a hit of a 1d8 is it free or wait,
No.
No, no.
It's one block.
Oh, okay. Since a regular short rest, if I wasn't a monk, it has to be with a d6, which I got 4. But if I take,
Nope.
but if I am a monk,
No.
I'm
Nope.
stupid.
A short rest for you get your hit dice. For anyone. If you take a short rest for your class has its own hit dice. So you get to roll that hit dice. A monk's hit dice is 1d8.
Oh, okay. So yeah, roll 2. Fuck.
Okay.
You can roll more than one hit
Yeah,
die.
you can roll up to 4 total. So you could roll another 3 to gain more hit points back.
I'm just gonna do one more.
Okay. All right. We'll get that squared away, and so you guys all head to the graveyard.
Sounds good.
Okay, that's better.
We are gonna get somewhere today. All right.
That felt pretty productive.
It has been pretty productive. You guys make your way to the graveyard. The door is open, and you can see what looks like Barty actually carrying. Well, he's no longer carrying. He's sweating profusely. He has a few helpers with him. They are all sweating profusely, and you can see him like wiping his brow as he's making his way back over to where you guys are standing towards the gate entrance into the graveyard area attached to the side of the town. And he kind of looks up. Ah, well, welcome. You just missed all of the fun. And there's a derisive chuckle from a couple of the others. We just finished putting all the bones back. I'm sure they'll be back tomorrow.
Well, we're gonna be here for I think possibly the night. So maybe not.
Well, if you're staying the night, they probably won't show then. Don't know what's causing it, but it sure would be nice if it got fixed.
Leave it to the hero's mats. Or the seven. What are we, guys?
Rough diamonds.
Seven rough diamonds.
7 rough diamonds.
I'm just gonna stand behind the bugbear.
That is an odd name for sure. Very well then. I'm gonna head back to my house and sleep. It has been a long day. And he walks past you along with the other people that were helping him, just allowing you like straight access to the graveyard. No real issue there. You guys can make your way in and look around, snoop around, or go into the mausoleum if you'd like.
Tav is gonna ask Zoc, what was it again that you saw? The ghosts were coming around moving their bones out. Was it from all the graves?
I don't know. They brought the I just see they brought the bones out and then
From the
like,
mausoleum, from
spooked.
within the mausoleum, yeah.
Yeah.
From the mausoleum. Okay.
Are you guys sure they're not raising from the dead since they're getting all the bones?
I'm just gonna ignore that question. Okay, let's go.
All right, you guys go in, and I'm just gonna have you guys roll. You can roll a perception, insight, or investigation check to look around the outside to see if there's anything you guys can discern.
And my character's not good at any of these.
Mine does.
18.
Good lord.
Not bad.
I
that's
got
the
me an 18.
Nice.
Got me a
Oh,
23.
it doesn't add the thing.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
god. So many nat 20s.
Wow.
All right. So,
We needed you all last night.
right, Vid and Dante, Tav, and Barry, and we'll get to Barry's other thing here in a second. The four of you, as you're looking around, you do see lots of footprints and stuff. Oddly enough, you don't see anything that seems to be overly discerning. All of the graves, all of the crypts seem sealed on the outside, and you can see that there are indeed tracks, heavy tracks that lead all over the place. All of them pointing back to the mausoleum and like walking back and forth through the mausoleum. But you don't see anything overtly uh, obscure. There's nothing that stands out that this is there's something awry. Barry, with a nat 20, good lord, Barry, as you are looking around and searching, you kind of get like the shudders as you're getting closer to the mausoleum, um, and as you kind of like shudder for a moment and look up, and you can see that there's a low hanging cloud in the sky, mist that seems to be rolling slowly towards the graveyard, um, and it just makes you feel really unsettled.
I don't know about this, guys. I don't like what's going on here.
Do you point it out to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. You all see this low hanging cloud in the sky. It's basically at tree line. If you're looking at the map, it is. We'll do mist sort of deal here, light gray. So it's basically like here in the trees, and it's making its way towards the mausoleum.
What time of day is it?
It's 5 p.m., a little after 5 p.m., so it's getting towards dusk, and it seems to be correlating to whenever, as the sun is setting, the clouds seem to be moving closer and closer in your direction.
We're burning daylight.
Mm. Well, if we know that the bones are coming out of the mausoleum, should we investigate there?
Then look for like
Probably a good idea to see how the bones are stored.
mhm.
Okay. Everyone heading down into the mausoleum?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
Gotta
good.
look.
All right. As you guys make your way towards the mausoleum, the cloud continues to make its way closer and closer to you guys, and you guys head down into the mausoleum, and we're gonna open up the mausoleum here. There is a faint light as you make your way towards the entrance, and let me get down here, and you can see that there are lanterns and lights that are further down into the crypts. And as you make your way inside, Barry, I have a token for you now. Woo! That is the wrong one. We are tabbed.
Classic.
Wait, hang on. What is that token? I need to get like a zoom in.
It's a bugbear.
It's a bugbear.
Classic,
Oh,
classic bugbear.
Classic bugbear.
yeah. I need to get a token of mine, right?
I know. I
just
gotta
realized I need to
find
get a
a.
token.
Ooh, do I have 1 second?
So this mausoleum is like huge.
This mausoleum is massive, yeah. This city has been here for a long time, and it seems that they have put a lot of dead bodies in this mausoleum.
Gotcha. There's like more people down here than living.
Any
in
magic involved?
Yes. So Dante, your detect magic, I believe, only lasts for 10 minutes or an hour. Either way, it's been longer.
10 minutes.
No, I know, but I was like, any magic that I can look for?
Not specifically. Nothing stands out to you to look for to find any magic. Let's see if I can find. I'm looking for. Do I have a
So-
taxi token? No, I do not. Sorry, Vid.
So there's a. Yeah, it's okay. So there's a lot that dead people here, but what type of people? Because the Muslim is a Muslim just for everyone, or it has to be someone like
Dead.
special, you know?
No, this is just for dead people.
So it's okay. So it's for everyone. Okay.
Yep, it's for everyone. And I'm missing Dante. All right. So just to give you an idea of the size, as you make your way into the mausoleum, this place is very old. It's very well maintained, and it is very big. This is probably the same size as the entirety of the town under the ground.
Woof. Okay.
And so the stuff's not to scale, but I wanted to fit things inside. So if you guys are making your way in, I can clear some things out. But right now it is very dim light, and you can see light further down into the hallway as you make your way down.
Tab has a torch. I think he wants to take it out and light it.
All right. There shouldn't be any immediate danger.
Wait, Tev, are you sure that we can like use a torch that's hanging right in front of us where the beds are?
They're attached to the wall. They're sconces. They're essentially torches that are attached to the wall.
I would love to see Ben try to remove it. But he's still gonna light his own torch.
Okay.
Yeah, Nat's gonna light a torch of her own as well.
Oh, you send Red ahead?
Yeah, I'm gonna send Red like 20 feet ahead.
All right. You can do that. And as you do that, I'll clear some things out here. Bread comes up, and all he sees are crypts, tombs. Oops, not moving everyone else. This is just. It is a massive under hall of resting places for dead people.
Nothing. Keep going.
All right. Are you? Let me just speed this up. Are you having Bread just explore everything before people go through?
No. Brett's just gonna be like 20 feet ahead of everyone.
Oh, 20 feet ahead. Okay,
Yeah.
let's be more clear about the
more like that.
size of this place.
I don't know what's the scale of this.
Yeah, that's hang on. All right. So from you, that's about 20 feet. So that's why the tombs aren't accurate to scale. There's just a crap ton of them, and I didn't want to put in like 4 million, 400,000 tombs. There's a bunch of them. This is about 20 feet, and if you guys are moving along, you will see literally nothing but tombs.
So there's nothing else unusual?
Not that you've seen thus far, and Bread hasn't seen it either.
So
is all of this made of like stone?
This is all stone, all man-made underground.
Can we roll and check?
Absolutely.
What can we roll?
You can roll me a perception, investigation, or no, just those two. And in fact, I'm just gonna have everyone roll. Just everyone go ahead and roll, and I'll use that throughout the whole thing.
I already did my investigation.
Yes.
He's preoccupied today.
Yeah, he is.
First good roll.
Dre's is ready. I mean, Luno's ready.
Luno's ready. Who's Dre's?
Honey? All right, check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just check.
Yeah. All right. So
Plus 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing Natalia.
Well, he said that he was stepping away right before.
One second. I got him. I'll roll for him since he stepped away.
Nat 20, come on.
Nat 20. Nat.
What?
Perception is much higher than everything else. Wow. All right.
If my
So
investigation is
Nat's
low,
passive is high enough though. Okay. All right. You guys make your way through this, and I'm just gonna clear some things out as you guys are going along. Just clear some blocks out. Find some things, and then I'll move stuff. Boy, this does not want to. Oh, I might be having network issues. Oh, hold on. What's going on? There we go.
You're
Oh
okay.
no.
He glitches out.
Could be different things.
All right, so we're gonna clear some stuff out. So as you guys move through, it's basically nothing but tombs as you guys move through, and feel free to move your own things. Bread's gonna fly around. You guys will follow. As you make your way through, they're just tombs after tombs. It feels like it's not actually. It feels like you guys have gone miles underground. Um, you guys have been walking forever. You checking things out like tombs, more tombs. Okay, God, there's more tombs. And to be clear, all of these tombs do not look sealed. They look like your standard sarcophagus as like a stone lid sort of deal. And you can see that people, as you're aware, have been having to put the bones back. Some of these are not on straight. They're not on 100%. They're not sealed back on top of things. So as you guys are making your way through, feel free to close some of the lids and stuff as you guys make your way through if you feel the need. Do you guys, as you guys are going in, go north or south?
I want to go south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah, as you make your way further and further down through, I'm just going to say everyone, as you make your way further and further down through, you do find a singular large tomb. This looks to be the tomb of probably a giant with, with a, and I'll have to give me a second here.
Can I move my character next to that tomb?
Absolutely. I need to. I must be having network issues. All right. So as you make your way up to the large tomb here, it definitely is a much larger tomb than most of the other ones that you've seen. This thing is probably 20 feet long and 10 feet wide. It is very, very big. And you see on the outside, it just says Rinkaros, Rinkaros. So Rinkaros Sophius, Sofius.
Who the hell is Rinkaros?
You can all roll me a history check if you'd like, except for Dante. You would have no knowledge of this person.
okay.
Not bad.
History check, right?
History, yes, history.
Ooh.
I have no idea.
Okay.
No,
Uh,
nothing.
Tav and is Natalia back? I'm gonna say probably no. History. Wow. Okay. 15. So, Natalia and Tav would both know this name. Where was it? Okay.
Sorry about that.
Uh,
So you can use the one I rolled or the one you rolled.
Yeah, either one. Well, I'll use the one I rolled because I think I rolled it
Okay.
first. Oh no, I didn't. But either way, whatever. I'm making a note here real quick. There we go. Rincaro. There's no S at the end of that. Rincaro. Yeah, Rincaro Sophius. Edit that. So Nat and Tav, you would actually know the two of you would know this name, either Tav from stories, definitely Natalia from stories of other. Rincaro Sophius was a giant, a cloud giant that actually ended up helping to end one of the world wars several centuries ago, and he was laid to rest here under Londa as part of negotiations for being for helping to maintain Londa's sovereignty as a neutral state.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's an important figure actually in Londa
Cool.
itself. The reason that Londa is neutral.
Good to know.
All right. So you guys see that, and I don't know if the two of you would relay any of that to anyone.
I mean, she'd take the time to explain it if anyone asks. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if someone asks.
Yeah, I think I'm the one to ask because I was saying like, who the hell is this guy?
Okay. Then yeah.
All right. Yeah. So then they explained to you that Rincaro Sophius was basically the whole reason why Londa is a neutral city state and why it has maintained its position as a neutrality in the hostilities between the two warring sides, essentially.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you guys do make your way to the other side, to the north this time, and Brett does do some more scouting. There's much more tombs and mausoleums. And as you make your way up, those of you who rolled a 15 or higher do notice something. You notice that there are two broken wall sconces. One of them is still attached to the wall, the other one's shattered on the floor. And the back of this is incredibly dark, very black, not a lot of light. Tab, if you're still holding your torch, you're able to shed light on this. But other than that, there is no light.
I said Nat has her own torch too.
Okay, Nat as well then. So the two of you are able to shed light to see these sconces, to see them broken, but there is no other light than those torches.
Okay.
Any indication of how they were broken?
Do you go up and look at it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it honestly it looks like it's been punched out. The one on the floor looks to have been ripped off the wall. Like legitimately screws pulled out of the stonework, like really high, really something really strong pulled that out of the wall. It didn't like break it off. It didn't cut it off. It literally pulled it from the nuts and bolts out of the wall. The other one is still attached to the wall, but it looks to be broken. Roll me Tav, because you said you were checking it out. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. I think Tab would just casually say, "Oh, that looks like something a cloud giant could do." You said perception.
Perception, yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So upon checking out that sconce, do you touch it at all?
Nope.
Really? You don't touch it at all? Okay. So
I mean, by asking that question, now I want to touch it, but that would be metagaming. Tab would not touch it.
it's fine. So upon looking at this sconce that's attached to the wall, you can see the glass and it has been shattered and it's coated the floor. There are look to be almost claw marks on it. It's really hard to discern whether or not maybe the glass cut it or maybe something else cut it. It looks like claw marks, but you also notice something really interesting on it. You notice that the sconce looks like it could be moved, like twisted to the right.
So maybe that's the reason.
What's a sconce?
So the sconce is essentially a a torch or other lighting fixture that's attached to a wall.
Hmm.
In this case, I'm gonna say that they
They're
are
kinda like
torches.
lanterns.
Yeah. So all of these little like lighting. No, I'm not writing. All of these little lights here. Those are all sconces.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask Tab. You see that it's probable that it could be moved. Do you move it?
No, I think it would just be the party. This looks like it could be moved your turn.
Nat would reach out and turn it.
Oh, you would? You'd go up and turn it?
If it looks like it can be turned.
All right. Anyone stopping? Nat?
No, that's more or less what
Nope.
happened.
No.
All righty. So Nat, you turn that, and you start to hear whirring and grinding noises. And I'm gonna. Oh, God.
Wait, Nat wouldn't actually hear that, so.
Nat would feel it. Could
Wow, I
we? Could
didn't
we?
say it.
Could we just not, y'all, for a bit?
Actually, to be honest,
Actually,
I didn't
Nat
see
wouldn't
it.
hear that either.
I didn't see it, so
It's fine.
It's fine.
All right, so you do hear everyone but Nat hears grinding and whirring noises as the wall shifts to the side, and there is a dark tunnel that leads deep down into down further into the dirt, into the earth. And as you, with the torchlight on, you see what looks like blood streaks drawn down to towards the base of wherever this is going.
Oh
Is it
no.
fresh?
Yeah.
What you see currently is not fresh. However, you do smell the strong scent of death in the air as you're like wafted with air.
Nat turns to the rest of the party and just like signs, "We need to stop going into these mausoleums."
Oh,
We're
those
just
are
doing our
fine.
job. Is there any tracks or any sign of any reasons anyone that has been here recently?
You don't see any tracks.
All right. This might get
Very
nasty,
dicey.
and I cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
Does anybody want
Nat
non-detection?
grabs her shield and gets it ready.
All right. You grab your shield, getting it ready. Dante asks the group, "Does anyone want non-detection?"
Yeah, Tab will take it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I will ask
Non-detection,
you
right?
at least
That's
for
what.
yeah.
Are you sure your non-detection will work this time? Because I don't want to like be like something like poke out and then fire
So-
damage again.
Yeah, non-detection just makes it so you don't leave any traces of you behind.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
well, I'm good then.
That's
Okay.
not non-detection.
Wait, it's not? Hang on.
That's pass without a trace.
Oh, crap.
It hides from divination magic.
Right. So you can't be scried on or located with like locate person or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair. Let me reread this real quick.
Okay, outside game, I just realized I'm the only one getting like fire damage around here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow, I am just cursed with fire damage right now. I think Satan is coming for me.
Also note that non-detection does have a consumed material component.
Yeah, it's 25
Oh.
gold for every time he casts it, other
That's
than
like-
for himself. Yep.
Mhm.
I already gave her 25 gold, so
You
I'm
still-
not.
you
I'm not
still got
gonna
it.
this time.
It's like 8 hours.
Gotcha.
I mean, yeah,
Gotcha.
you
Gotcha.
still
Oh.
got it active right now, Vid.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because it lasts for 8 hours, no concentration, nothing. So
Yep.
So how many hours do I have left? 3, 2?
no, that would have been
You
about
cast
2
it
o'clock.
when you guys were at the shrine. So you have several hours left.
Okay then.
I'll just recast it on myself.
Okay. Didn't someone else say they wanted it?
I did, but I'm good. I'm actually good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you do that. Do you guys enter into it?
Yeah.
I'll let Brad go first. Brad has always been invisible, by the way.
Oh, he's still invisible. Okay. Thank you for
And
thank you for clarifying.
Luna would like to go in shortly after, trying to be as quiet and as stealthy as he can be.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
Is it a big opening, or
we
is it
can do
like?
that. Oh yeah.
Wait, how?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. How narrow is the passage can be?
Okay, so the passage is at the start as Bread goes through. The passage itself is fairly-ish narrow. It's not like super narrow, but it's not super wide either. It's about 10 feet wide. The tunnel itself is only about 10 feet tall, so it's like a 10 by 10 tunnel that goes down at a very heavy slope down to the lower wherever this is going. So who is going in and who's going in what order?
Bread, Luno.
Nat would want to be towards the front.
Okay.
Thing behind Nat.
Tab is not going towards the front.
I do not want to be in the back.
I guess I'll take the bag.
All right. Barry takes the back. Thank you. Yeah, go. Feel free to move your guys, however.
That, like, Barry being the person behind Tab.
Okay. We'll say like that. All right. So.
Should I roll stealth?
Yes, please do roll stealth. Bread makes
Whoa.
Bread makes his way in, and does see a very gruesome sight.
Okay, quick
Yes.
question. Do I have advantage?
For for your feature, yes, you have advantage for if you're rolling a stealth check.
Does Nat have anything to hold on? Because Zog is going blind.
Yeah, Zoc. So Zoc, you go. You're blind, right? Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming, Natalia, you probably have a kobold hand on like your hip or your arm or something. Like.
Yeah, like, do you have a belt or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on her belt or something.
Okay. That'll work.
Okay.
Is stealth something we all need to roll, or was that just for those?
Only those who actually that's still small. Only those who wanted to stealth in.
Well, I'm
Yeah. I gotta go.
Okay. All right. So. Yeah.
Not great.
Well, you're wearing half plate mail. That's.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
That's why.
It all makes makes sense. The dice they never lie. I'm gonna increase
blind.
this.
I was blind, so I was probably tripping.
Yeah, probably. All right, so you guys make your way in, and everyone, believe it or not, is stealth.
Well, all right, I haven't rolled. I guess I will since everyone else did.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, not bad. Take it.
Because of where you guys are like trying to be quiet, you're currently all stealth. As you make your way into the main room, however, you do see a very gruesome sight. There are bodies scattered throughout. There's skeletons. Some of them look ancient. This looks like a dumping ground of bodies for something. So Luno, you're going in, and as you go in, you do see something here. Not that.
Okay.
Yeah, you see something. Yeah. You see
Oh my
you see a single small kobold that is sorry, not there. Still what looks like to be draining blood from one of its victims.
That's
Ooh.
fresh.
Super fresh.
Super freak.
Yeah.
Mr. Super freak.
Bread, you would also see this. So, Zoc, you'd also see this.
All right. Oh, I don't want to do my bubble trick, but that's gonna ruin everyone else.
It
Right,
hasn't
I would
seen
like-
you yet.
Okay. I will. If knowing Zoc will tell people, I'm going to slowly proceed forward.
Okay. And as you proceed forward, you have dark vision, right?
120.
Okay. Yeah, you also see in the very back recesses of this cave what looks like some sort of maybe shrine or something along those lines, with a large ish sarcophagus on top of it, with two unlit lanterns on either side.
Okay.
And you make your way towards this kobold.
Yes.
Do I recognize this kobold?
You do not recognize this kobold. However, it is just for clarity, it is a blue kobold, and it looks to be a fairly young kobold, like maybe 18, 19 years old.
But you said some of these bodies were old?
Some of these bodies are very old.
Huh.
Some of them are very fresh, and some
yet-
of them are very, very, very
Not
old.
fresh.
Where to go?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Luno, what do you do?
You know what? I think because I actually want to try to capture this thing, so I am going to bubble. I am going to go ahead and darkness bubble.
Okay. You darkness bubble.
Mhm.
Before you move.
Does he have advantage since the kobold does not know he was there?
Well, darkness bubble doesn't have any roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah, it just drops.
All right. So it's a 20-foot radius.
I believe. Hold on. I got it. 1 second. A 15-foot radius.
15. Okay. All right. So we'll say it's about that big. And you guys can move yourself closer or further away based on how far that is. So to the center, from the center, it's a 15-foot radius, right?
Correct.
Okay. So
From the pebble in my pocket.
So that is a 30-foot wide circle from the one side to the other. So you guys can position yourself accordingly. However, you would be further or closer away to each other, if you would like. Luno, even from not being seen by this kobold, decides he's going to cast darkness on himself, and you guys see a wall of blackness shroud up
Now
around
familiar with
Luno.
a couple of- Yep.
I'll
Yeah.
sign to Nat. I'll say there's a kobold ahead. Do you want me to talk to him? Them? It?
You wouldn't be able to hear from us.
Yeah. I will.
Your senses while you're using your familiar.
Yeah.
No, but
I want to try to. Go ahead.
Hold on. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I will go back and I mean,
okay.
yeah, disconnect with Brad for a bit and sign that with Nat.
Gotcha. I mean, if you think you can talk to him,
I don't know what to say though.
Would you like some backup?
Yeah, I don't know if you're even gonna get a chance. We'll see what Luna's about to do.
Are you sure you want to talk to him? Because, wait, hang on. What is he doing?
Sucking blood, apparently.
Ink blood
Are you-
out of her body.
Are you sure you want to talk to him? I mean, he is. I mean, like you said, he is sucking blood. So I don't know if you want to talk to him or not.
I mean,
Are you sure it's a good idea though?
I talk to the thing that sucks beer every day.
Oh man.
Oh, you got that right.
Awesome.
Right. I'll ask Locke if he wants some backup. I can disguise self as another kobold.
Do you speak Draconic?
No, but I could just be there as presence.
Okay,
A mute friend.
You can be a mute kobold then.
Yeah.
Alright. Ludo pulls out rope from his bag.
Okay.
In the darkness, so we
In
have
the
no idea what
darkness.
he's doing.
Yep. You guys
Yeah.
have no idea what
So-
Luna's doing.
This darkness is so thick that the cobalt can't see past it, right?
It's magical
It's magical
darkness.
darkness.
So it is black. It is a black wall that it sees in a spherical shape
Gotcha. Okay. Because
once it sees it.
we were talking that Nat and Tav still have torches.
I will use disguise self.
Okay. And turn yourself into a kobold.
Yes.
What
I
color?
will have
Go blue, go blue.
Go blue.
deep green.
Deep green. Okay.
Go
And
go Power Rangers!
my mouth will have I don't know if you wanna do this, but like it's got stitches on it.
Okay.
As in like just stitched closed.
Oh, stitched clothes. Wow. Okay. That's not creepy at all. All right. Sounds good. So you guys do that. Luno, what are you doing?
I am creeping up on it with the rope
Oh.
out.
With the rope out?
Yeah, I said I pulled rope out of my bag.
Yes. So I'm gonna have you make a separate stealth check, because you are using an object within visual line of sight, within hearing distance, that sort of deal.
So it's for the hearing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. 20.
20.
Nice.
Get out of my house. Yeah, you managed to
Plus 8.
Yeah, you managed to stealthily pull out this braided rope that you have in your bag and get it ready. What are you doing with it?
I am going to creep on up to him, try to grapple him. Like the process of what I want to try to do: creep up on it, grapple it, tie it up.
Okay. Okay. That is not helpful. 1 second. All right. Sorry.
Y'all thought I was going to try to kill it.
I still think you're gonna try and kill it.
If it hurts me, it might take some damage.
All right.
Like 20 damage.
So you rush over to try and grab it, and I'm gonna need you to roll me a dexterity check.
Alrighty.
That is not
fuck's
the right
sake! It
shot.
was at an 18.
That is not the right chat. Let's try that again.
So 9.
Wow.
Would it be at advantage with the magic darkness?
It would not be an advantage, no.
Okay.
Where is this thing though? All right, you rolled a 9.
Yeah.
All right, it rolled an 8. And
Yes.
as you rush over towards it with your black ball, you dive at it, and how do you imagine grabbing this thing?
Like I have the rope, like shoulder length. I'm going to go, like almost kind of a hug, but like go around it, like and swing my body around so that I can like twist the rope, and then keep like wrapping the best I can.
Okay. As you do this, you it obviously it stops sucking on the body, and you hear a draconic scream. Those of you who speak draconic would understand. Those of you who do not, you just hear like a sort of deal. Those of you who speak draconic, you would understand. What are you like? What are you doing? Why are you grabbing me? This is the master's home. You can't touch me here. That sort of stuff, screaming at Luno.
Great.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Tab looks at Barry and says, "The master's home."
I don't know.
Y'all know Draconic?
Yeah.
Do
Tab does.
I recognize if
Tab
it
does,
sees
yeah.
me?
Oh, it does not see you. But it
Okay.
definitely feels you grabbing it.
Yeah, that's fair. I wanted to notice if it recognized where I was at or not.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't seen you, but it does recognize what's happening to it. And
Okay.
it basically screams out, you can't touch me here. This is the master's home. That sort of deal.
All right.
Can I go to the body that the kobold was drinking since it was fresh? I want to do an investigation check on the body.
You
wouldn't
can't
be
see
able
the
to see
body.
it.
Yeah, you can't see the body right now. Let me move Luno. Because both Luno and this creature are in a black circle.
Oh wait, so yeah, my dark vision does. It only goes like 60 feet.
Yeah,
So I can't see that far yet.
It's also magical
Magical
darkness, so you actually can't see into this. It is actually black, as if there was no light in that 30-foot diameter circle that is made.
Yeah, currently
gonna-
I
hang
am
on,
the
I'm
only one that can see it through it.
Yep.
Okay, and what about the body like right here?
To the south. You can check. Yeah, you can check out some of the other bodies for sure.
I
If you
definitely want to check this one first.
Which one is this one?
I'll go and help
Ah,
Luno.
okay.
Try to talk to the kobold.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh,
follow.
once I
behind.
have him secure enough, I will drop darkness.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, meanwhile, Tab is telling the remaining players around him, we need to be prepared for the master to come home.
Nat raises her shield and torch a little higher.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and drop that. So you get him all tied up and situated, and you drop your darkness, and you can see that vid. Go ahead and roll me. You already did. Perfect. Investigation check on the body. The body to the north there. Actually, as you make your way up to it, looks actually a little familiar. You think you've seen this face around town recently, maybe in the market as you were walking around. The face itself looks very familiar to you. But as far as what's on the body, there's not a whole lot on the body other than a small a little note inside with a ring, a very small gold ring, and the note just says today's the day.
Ouch.
What? I want to rely to the information of the group, and I want to give the Dante the ring to see if it's Tenchata or not, but very less likely. But why not?
Okay,
Yeah.
we can do that. We'll say you do that after you investigate the body, and all this time while you're investigating the body, there's still like the screaming from the
kobold.
whatever this kobold is. Yeah, Dante and Luno and Zoc, the three of you interacting with this. Who says what?
Over too.
Oh, Tab's gonna go over too. Okay.
I'll send Draconic and say, "Calm down, friend. Calm down, friend. We are friends."
He almost hisses at you, just like a, no, we're not friends. You are not one of the masters. Like one of the master's own.
What about this one? And I point at Tavalier.
I'm gonna look very masterful.
Oh god.
Masterful. Yeah, masterful in what way? Oh, like as if you are the master?
Yeah, I'm poofing out my chest and putting my hands on my hips and looking like I own this.
Like you belong. You own the place.
Yeah, opposed to being totally revolted.
I'll tell you what. You can roll me a intimidation check or a performance check.
It's always gonna be performance.
Is it though?
Yes.
Because one of those makes a big difference. All right. So performance. even with the 16, you guys see like Tav like puff up his chest. It almost looks like he grows muscles all of a sudden. He just looks super burly. You've never seen him like this all of a sudden. And he like puffs up and what do you say when Zoc points over to you? What about this one?
So you see that transformation happen, and Tav would say, "Tell me what you're doing here."
He looks at you and just like crooked smiles. I'm doing the master's bidding, of course. What are you doing here?
Checking to make sure you're doing my bidding, of course.
He laughs. Just openly laughs. You're no master. You're not my master. I've never seen you before.
I just want to hit him with vicious mockery.
Now, calm down, calm down. Let's not hit him yet. Okay, let's not kill him yet.
Oh,
And,
Could I-
shit, okay.
Who's
Okay,
your
since
master?
You ask him who his master is.
Yeah.
With the same sort of smile on his face, still in Draconic, he just smiles at you with a half-cocked smile. You'll find out soon enough. He'll be back shortly.
Okay, Gabe.
Yes.
Can I now investigate the freshly new body? But also during that time, I want also rely to information what I found in the previous body I investigated.
Okay, you're gonna try and do that while they're having this talk in Draconic. So who do you tell? You tell Natalia and Barry.
Yes.
Okay. So Zovid basically relays to you that he found a note in, let me not put words in your mouth. Vid, what do you tell them?
Hey, I found. Hey, while I investigate, no, investigate. When I was just looking around the body, that person like looks very familiar. But for now, I found a note and a ring on that person, and it says it's time.
This is the day. Today is the day.
This is the day.
Yeah.
Today's the day. Yeah, sorry about that. It's. I feel like I want to investigate another type of body, like next to the kobold, the freshly body. I want to go check that out.
Okay. You're not enthralled in this conversation, in this Draconic screeching back and forth kind of.
I'm gonna roll investigation check.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll. Those of you having the conversation. Luno, you can do that already. If that's a bonus
I was just
action.
letting you know.
Yeah, that's fine. You're not in battle right now, so you can do that at any time.
I just
was gonna
so
ask
we don't
you.
like lose track and be like, why are you doing so many sorcery points? Just wanted you to be on top of it with
You're
me on
good.
the same page.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. So those of you having the conversation, he basically just told you that his master will be back soon, and just kind of gives you a really unsettling smile.
It does not faze me. I will go up to him. I don't have time, or I can't even do comprehend languages. So, can I cast friends on him?
You can cast whatever you want. If you're casting a spell, I just need to know what it is.
Yeah, friends.
All right. What's the save on that?
There's no save. I just do it. It's a cantrip.
Oh, hold on. I was thinking of another one.
I think it has a save.
I thought it did. Most of them have a save or an attack roll. That's why I'm.
Like these
Nope.
kinds of.
Oh, that's why I can't find crap.
Like at the end, he just
okay.
becomes hostile towards me. But
Oh,
I
okay,
mean-
just 1 minute. Okay, that's why.
yeah,
Okay. So why I'm struggling here, guys. Sorry about that. So you cast friends. Friends. All right, there it is. Okay. Duration, you have advantage. All right, so for the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks and directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile. That isn't hostile towards you. Uh, when the spell ends, the creature realizes that you use magic. Okay. Uh, okay.
Possible?
So he. I'm gonna say yes because he is not openly hostile towards you yet. So you can cast friends and it does work. You will have advantage on charisma checks directed at him. That includes like performance and that sort of stuff that requires charisma, intimidation. You will have advantage on those. Um,
You
so
see the problem here.
yeah,
Problem here is you don't speak Draconic.
yep,
I don't need to. He will understand common.
Does he?
he will.
Will it? Yeah.
You do
I'm
not
sure
know
he
that
will.
he would necessarily understand common.
I mean, one could try, right?
You can try, yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like, hey, listen here, bub. You're gonna tell us what's happening here. Ahorita mismo, right now.
He just kind of stares at you blankly, like blinking, as if he doesn't
Okay.
understand you, and then he goes back and he continues in Draconic towards the others. Um, soon enough, you will understand that this is the only right and true way to be. He will show you. He will show you the real way to live. You will live forever as his servants. Does
Okay,
anyone?
I'm gonna say this. Why do I get the feeling it's gonna be a vampire?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know what gave you that idea.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what's going on with the shrine thing?
Okay, you want to go look at the shrine?
I'm just gonna move away from his sight.
Okay.
If this is not going anywhere and they won't let me attack him, then yeah.
I did.
Okay. So we'll get to Vid here then. Vid, investigating the body, you don't actually discover anything about this body. It is a freshly taken body, probably from the streets of Londa. Um, I will say that Zoc, you would actually recognize this body as one of the lowly that you've seen on the south side of town. One of the undesirables, as it were, on the south side of town. You've seen this guy before, but you don't find anything on the body, Vid.
That's it.
Tav, you make your way towards the shrine there, and as you do, Luno, I need you to make me a strength check.
Oh. No, no one's helping me keep a hold of him.
Nope.
God.
He's a little
Is
kobold,
he
bro.
tied up?
Can I knock its ass out?
No,
I thought
we
Maybe
still-
depending on how this goes.
I thought that the coal was tied up.
It is. It's trying to break free.
Little do we know it's a barbarian class.
Aw. Don't jinx it.
All right. So you all of a sudden you start feeling jerking and janking towards the direction that Tav is moving, and you hear those of you who speak Draconic, "No, get away from the Master's chamber. You are not allowed to be there. No, you can't touch it. Don't go there." He's just like screaming over and over again.
I cast
He doesn't break
invisibility
free?
on
I'm
myself.
sorry.
No, he does not. You cast what?
Invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Does that
I
make
would
the
like to.
torch? I know we asked this before. Is the torch now
Uh,
invisible?
So I don't remember how we determined it.
Floating fire, I
I
think.
believe I believe it does not make the torch invisible.
It
I
says
believe that's how we.
invisible hold.
If it makes the torch invisible, you lose the light. That's how I'm gonna rule that.
And those things
Yeah.
next to the shrine, what are those?
They're unlit lanterns.
Ah, okay. Well, if the torch is still visible, then I'm gonna walk. You'll just see the torch floating along, lighting the lanterns.
Okay. Okay, so you light the lanterns. As you go to light the lanterns, those of you without dark vision, you can now see that the lid is already opened, and the tab you see the sarcophagus is empty.
Hmm.
What?
Investigate it and see if there's any like markings or symbols.
There are a few markings inside. Most of them are undecipherable. I will send you I will post that later because I don't have them right now. But there are markings inside that I do want you to take note of. And I will post that later. So yeah, you do recognize that there are some markings inside, and that there is not a body in this sarcophagus, and the dragonborn the kobold continues to scream and screech at you not to touch or do anything with the sarcophagus.
Even
Even with
though
a dagger to his throat?
Well, he can see that you lit the lights.
and the torch is now out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I put a dagger to his throat.
Yeah, he's unfazed by that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
fair
unfazed
enough.
by that.
Oh god. So if he's yelling, "Don't touch anything,"
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch.
Tab's
Dame,
gonna
I feel like I want
touch
to touch
it.
Dame.
Tab, you're gonna touch it.
yeah, I want to like close it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure that I'm in that corner over there, crouching, waiting to cast minor illusion to hide.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll just say you're hidden now because you have that sort of ability. Tab, you go to close it, and as soon as you close it, all of the torches in the room go out at once.
Oh shit.
Those of you without dark vision, it is black in here now. Those of you with dark vision, those of you with dark vision, you see what looks like some sort of gray mist floating in from the other side of the room.
I
What side?
want to plunge my dagger into this thing's throat.
Oh,
And
okay. There.
and that is where we're gonna end the session before you plunge your dagger into its throat.
Okay.
Aw.
So,
Oh.
Okay.
So we're gonna end here. I gotta end at a reasonable time tonight. I did not get a lot of sleep last night. Definitely got to do that. But we will meet back up next Sunday, and we will.
No.
Nope, not. I almost did it two times in a row. Not next Sunday. Sorry, we will not meet next Sunday. I am out. We have family in town. So the following Sunday, which is the 23rd, we will be back here. And we are gonna sort this shit out and figure out what's going on. And 2 weeks will be more than enough time to prep for everything.
Yeah.
A
Kobold
vampire
will
has
still
been running
die.
around killing people, and the ghosts have been trying to get people to investigate.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, no,
You figured it
I
out.
No, there is gonna be a vampire. I bet you there is gonna be a vampire on this one. We have
You
a coffin here. We have dead
No,
bodies, freshly
you
blood
know-
all around.
Oh.
I don't think it's going to be a vampire. There's just no way.
Just those of you.
What do you mean? There's no way. What do you mean? There's no
Right,
way. There's
no.
a coffin here.
Oh
A vampire
my
always lives in a
God.
coffin.
It's a
So
joke.
the reason Nat is saying that is because
Drunker.
as a general rule of mine, if someone starts saying things like that, I consider that metagaming. I will immediately change this whole thing so that it is no longer a vampire, just to make you look silly.
oh, it's another bugbear. You guys, it's another bugbear.
Yep, it's just
Aw.
it's a bugbear that's actually been controlling this. This just happens to be a vampire spawn from someone else. Yeah, no, I'll
It's
make
a
it
ladybug.
work.
No, but hey, because I'd say I swear I have feeling there is gonna be a vampire. I did not metagame. I did not metagame.
It's fine. I'm just messing with you. But for those of you who don't know me, if I catch wind of metagaming, I will instantly change things, just to make sure you guys are caught off guard. I'm very good at it, as Nat and Luno and Tav can attest to. I'm very
a
adept at
goddamn mind
switching things
flayer.
around. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a vampire. Yeah, you guys figured that out. It's you definitely figured that out. It's not hard. All the signs are there. So on the next session, on the 23rd, we're gonna figure out how you guys now escape from this situation. From a monster who is out of game, is a CR13. So we'll see how you get out of this.
Wait, hold on. CR13.
Yeah.
Challenge rating.
No, I really don't know what CR13.
A CR is the challenge rating.
it's
It's
scaled-
based on the average level of the party, essentially.
It's scaled for a party of level 13 characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
specifically a party of 4 for level 13 characters.
Right. So it's skewed a little bit because we're a larger party, but
Right.
still,
Yeah.
it's balanced for level 13.
we are gonna get our ass beat on this one.
No,
I
we got
don't
this.
know, man.
I hope
Well,
so.
I
I
know.
think this is where we die.
I know. I feel like I'm gonna be the first one to like get knocked out or die because I got 40% burning damage. No, 40%, 40 burning damage
Yeah.
on that
Yeah.
fucking day.
Yeah. Who's the fastest here? Who can run and gets help real quick?
Me.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
wait.
who's gonna come help us? Like,
I do have a feeling I do like a feeling agility run. Since I did a short rest, I still like get it back, right? Or it has to be a long rest.
I think it's
It's-
longer.
I thought it was long rest, but you'll have to check your features.
Your feline agility is just you take a turn not moving.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. There we
It
go.
doesn't have anything to do with
So
it.
yeah, so I think I'm the fastest one. So I can use my feeling agility to pass through that guy and go in the town like help or something like that.
Yeah, we'll see.
You got to get past him with a opportunity attack.
Yep, we'll see.
True.
We will see.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.